Vineet Kumar. என்ன மெயில் ஐடி சென்ட் பண்ணுங்க?
Good morning. Thank you, morning over there. I think that much response. Good morning. That's the idea. How many first year students are there? Can you just find your activity? Good. Second year? Very good. Third year? Start to good. Because they are already completed their OETs. Okay. This is just for third year students who already missed the orientation session. First of all, let me just start by introducing myself. Some of you may know me well because you are doing well Therefore, that was with me. Second year students. And first year students were not only. I'm Assistant Director of Career Development Center. Okay. So all of you know what is Career Development Center? What we usually do? Can you tell me some of the functionalities of Career Development Center? Number one, placement. Number two, internships. Number three, very good. Number three, training. Very good.
The sound link, sir. Video link, sir. So good morning, sir.
Next, higher education. Okay. Career. The word career. If you think about it, when you join in VIT, our center will take care of your career. Okay. So to move you towards what is behind your mind. See, don't ever think that getting placed in a company is going to be your career. Apart from it, lot of things are there to build your career. So this center is responsible of doing the job of shaping your career. All of you got it? So I would like to introduce my colleague who will be running this entire industrial certification and internship, summer internship related activities. Dr. Jaykumar. So he will be the point of contact for all of you once you register in getting industrial certification or the summer internship process. Okay. And we are provided group. So he will be assisting Jaykumar in case of his absence. You can ask your queries to Dr. Koyal. Okay. So both are from School of Computer Science and Engineering. And I would also like to welcome the guests from industries who are going to explain you the entire process of how to do globally recognized certifications. Okay, let me just come to what is certification later. So, can you give a big round of applause for that? Because we have a lot of things. So don't just take it. You are lucky that I have to say. Because the last year student, they got this opportunity at the time of third year. They used to tell me that, sir, you have given this opportunity at the time of third year. When we started exploring what it is, the time has gone. We sit for placement and we couldn't complete any global certifications and we couldn't make ourselves to meet with the requirements of industry. Okay. So keeping that point in mind, this year, I have to really thank our VIT management. They have approved to start this process from first year. From first year, you all will come to know what are all the different kinds of skilling. What you are studying in engineering, that is different. That is a core concept. Using that core concept, you can build yourself as an engineer. But you need to have some extra skills. What is that skill and knowledge? Knowledge is what you learned by attending classes, reading books, writing your exams. You can get a lot of knowledge. But what is skill actually? Skill is different than knowledge. All of you accept with that? Skill means, yes, one simple example that you all will understood and also apply. The example is, how many of you know how to make a tea? All of you will raise your hand. How to make a tea? If I'm asking you to write in a paper, all of you will write. And if I'm asking you how to make a biryani, just write it in a notebook. You will write. You will put something, put some rice, put some meat, and then add masala, boil it, then biryani will come. Do you really think biryani will come? No. The knowledge what you gained here need to be aligned with some kind of skilling. See, for example, I'm a PhD holder, a diploma engineering, bachelor engineering, master engineering, PhD engineering in the field of computer science. But I can say that I'm a PhD holder. But what additional skill which I'm having, right? So even this Assistant Director of Career Development Center, this is my role. The skill means I may proudly say that I am a Oracle certified Java professional. When I'm teaching Java to my students, I gained a lot of skills. It doesn't mean that I didn't study Java in my curriculum. It means that I have proved my excellence in Java through a reputed body. What is that reputed body?
Oracle has certified me that I am a Java professional. Somebody has tested and certified. Okay. So this is one example. And let me come to the exact point because I don't want to bore you guys. Now I hope you understood what is knowledge and what is skill. What for you all have assembled here? Let me give you the options. Option A, sir, whole day is boring day. In that mail, you have mentioned like OD will be given. And we also hear that extra OD will be given by CDC. If suppose you are attending even from 10 to 11, from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock, CDC is giving on duty. Let us go, enjoy it. Option 1. Option 2, sir, we just want to explore. Okay, what is happening? Third point, sir, we are in second year. We want to complete our industrial internship and we want to get the credit for that. Whatever the nonsense you are giving, we are ready to do it. And we want to get that credit to be gained. Option 3. Option 4. Sir, as of now, I don't even know why I'm sitting here. That is option 4. Which option? Option 1, how many of you? Just raise your hand. This is not a classroom at all. Okay. And one more thing, if it is a CDC related placement event, our way of handling is different. We will be very strict because we need to maintain the decorum in front of your recruiters. This is not a recruiting kind of activity. This is a place where you are going to explore more. Okay. We have experts from different domains, different industries. They are here just to help you guys. Okay. So explore it. Be cool. Option 1, how many of you? Option 2? Sir, first of all, that option itself, we have not listened. Okay, if you are listening, just raise your right hand. Okay, that's great. That's really great. So actually, that is the achievement of a presenter. Okay, if suppose, at least half of this crowd is listening me, I'm really happy. That is a purpose, leaving all my jobs aside. I'm standing in front of you. So now what's going to happen is, first, let us complete that expert's talk. They will be given only 10 minutes of time. Within the 10 minutes of time, they will be explaining what exactly they are going to do to skill you people and get you people certified. Okay, listen carefully. Don't take any decision right from the first presentation. You have more number of presentations are coming. Listen carefully. Just make this, don't chit chat and don't make this place clumsy kind of thing. Listen carefully what they are telling and explore what are the different technologies exist in the market, and then make a note on it. Sir, these are the top 3. You just make top 3 certifications which you just wanted to do, or top 3 technologies you want to skill yourself. And okay, so list out the top 3. Then once this presentation is over, either me or Dr. Jayakumar will be giving you some hint that is connected with placements. How to choose one among the 3, right? So what makes your profile to be attracted by industry? All these things we will be addressing later. One part, that is skilling, certifications and all. Summer internship, I will be presenting you in between. If whenever I get time, I will be, because since you all are here, from next week, we are going to have our final assessment exams. I don't want even your 5 minutes of time. So in between, whenever time gets, I will be explaining the procedure of how to get the summer internship, 1 month or 2 month internship in industries, and how to get the credit through that too. Okay. And one last and important point is, please make sure that I am also one among you. We CDC is not marketing any brand here. We are giving opportunities and we are not asking any one of you to pay for the certification, get it done. It is purely up to you. Even if you want to get certified for you all aware of, right? When you want to get a certifications, you need to pay for it and get that certifications done. That is quite natural. That is happening in the world. So we are not here. CDC is one among you and we are not here to brand anyone who are going to present. It is up to you to choose. Just listen that presentation. If you feel like, yes, sir, this certification is very well fit to my expectations. You may have your expectation, though you are in first year. You may have your own expectation. If you feel like this kind of skilling or certifications fulfill my expectation, just make a note on it. I said not 3, top 3. Out of the top 3, I will again discuss with you I will again assist you what are all the certifications that will be most attracted by the industries by the time when you are coming for placements. Don't stop yourself doing one certification. That is why we opened it for first year. For first year, it is going to be the non-credit and foundation certifications as per the knowledge what you are having. But for other students, second year, third year and all, it's a credit-based certifications. Okay. So all these things we will discuss later because industry people are waiting. So let me just hand it over to first. Okay, so I will hand it over to Dr. Jaykumar. He will take it forward. Thank you so much for your patience. On duty will be given, and we need your full support. In between, don't say something like, "Sir, I have a quiz. My faculty called me this, that, and all." I will take care of everything. Even if you have quiz, you just go and tell them that I have attended the CDC event. We will give on duty. I will personally talk to your HOD or your dean, and that quiz or whatever the event that will be rescheduled. I need your presence and I need your fullest cooperation. Okay. As I told you, I'm one among you. Okay. We all have to make this event a grand success. Another 1.5 to 2 hours it will go. Your complete cooperation needed. Okay. Thank you so much, dears.
Okay, good morning, one and all. The first, the certification is going to be from the IBM Adroit from the Quim Adroit. Please.
All right, morning. Yeah, this is a typical way whenever we are standing on a podium and we want to hear whether the audience is attentive. We typically want to say good morning till the auditorium echoes. So the auditorium is not echoing. So till it doesn't echo, we'll continue saying good morning. Okay, so welcome to this session. And like Sir said, this is the first session. So I want to welcome each one of you. I am Sheetal and I am representing IBM India Private Limited. And we work very closely with academic institutions, especially students like you. Like Sir already set the tone for me. In fact, he talked about something called as skill, right? And he tried to explain how an engineer
Sir, not audible, sir.
we want to make this country top 3, top 5. What is the aim of the government? What have you heard about it? A 5 trillion country that we want to make. And that can only happen if the country starts adopting technologies. And country can adopt technology if the population is in line with that technology. And that's why we say that we want to build a skill force for tomorrow. So what is IBM India doing in VIT? Like, you know, we are a 100+ year organization. And today, whatever happens in the industry, there is a legacy that we have set. We sell our enterprise softwares to a lot of Indian companies. These Indian companies propose solutions for various businesses. So while you talk about IBM being an IT company, but it still proposes solutions for non-IT organizations like telecom, like insurance, like bankers, like healthcare, and so on and so forth. So when we sell our softwares to these organizations buy these softwares and propose solutions for businesses. Right? So the application, a mobile app or an application, rests on the IBM software. Now, we want to take these skills and these softwares to students. Why should you get trained by the organization? Why can't you get trained directly by us? So we take this on us and we say that we will design content for students because we've done enough in the market. So if there is blockchain that we talk of in academia today, IBM has already worked on blockchain for last 5-7 years in the industry. If you talk of quantum today, we've already worked on quantum for last 5-7 years. So there's enough work which has happened with customers. There is enough work which has happened on technology. There is enough use cases which have got created in the market. So we say, let's take all this and give it to the student so that the student's learning curve can actually expedite and he is a ready-made engineer when he walks into the industry. So we have created content which is aligned to the engineering students, which you can grasp while pursuing your degree. And hence you get the latest content. That's the beauty of industry. You can't be teaching a student something which is even 5 months old. It has to be as fresh as today. So we provide you content on variety of courses that we are going to talk about in the next few minutes. And this content gets continuously updated so that the students get the latest and the best. You will get access to IBM experts. So there will be an online session. There will be a training conducted. You would interact with the experts when you're learning the technology. You would be given enough use cases to apply on and see how this particular technology works. For example, if you have to talk of analytics, how would analytics or AI work on Amazon? Or how would analytics and AI work on, let's say, Ola, Uber? Because they're two different sections of business, a transport vis-a-vis a retail. So this is the application learning cycle that a student does during the course of study. Okay. Nothing has gone wrong. Okay, while this comes up, so content would be given, IBM subject matter expert would be made available. You would get access to IBM softwares. So for example, if you're learning generative AI with us, you would get access to IBM watsonx, right? If you're learning analytics with us, you would get access to IBM predictive modeling or SPSS. So a student would not just get content, but he would also get access to the IBM software. Just give me a minute, I'll just get it. You have to go up. Previous slides. Yeah, that's right. So you would get access to IBM software. So while people talk of AI today, there is something called as generative AI, which talks about how does images, videos can get processed through artificial intelligence. You would get global standards. I don't have to say that because we all know IBM is a global organization based out of US. So whatever content you learn at VIT, the same content a student would be learning in some other country. So the content remains common across the globe. We give you online content, so it's naturally learn anytime, anywhere. You can access software also while you're studying in your hostel. And lastly, it is a project-based study. So you would be given a use case and you will learn how to apply this concept in that use case so that your learning becomes more and more thorough. So there are 5 programs that we bring to you from IBM. One is generative AI, which is going to be a 45 hours program. Then there is something around DevOps, because that is what is needed for a student to learn from a project development standpoint. How do you create code? How do you use GitHub? How do you use Jira as an application when you're working together in a group? We bring you a course on cybersecurity. This is more to do with how are you ensuring security operations in an organization? How do you ensure the event handling of a mal impact coming on a banking server? How do you control that? We give you a course on cloud computing. I think cloud has become a talk of the town. Everybody and anybody knows what is cloud. And we give you a course on blockchain. But before we come to these 5 courses, you have to understand which course can you opt for. Like sir already mentioned, he would guide you. But you have to understand that this entire eruption of technology has started since the time we all have started using mobile phones. You have started generating data from the mobile phone. People have started storing data on the cloud platform. You have started doing online shopping through the mobile phone. So cybersecurity has come into play. How do you encrypt data or transfer encrypted data from one place to another? Because you're doing projects, there is enough DevOps which is needed. And everybody wants to make things automated so that they become efficient. So AI came into play. And because all of us are generating audio, video data, therefore generative AI has come into big time popularity. And blockchain is nothing but it is a set of network where if you're transferring data from one network to the other, all the networks have to come in consensus before the data gets transferred. Today, you see blockchain is being used by bigger projects like the electricity board or bigger organizations where there are a huge amount of insurances data available. So these are the 5 courses which we bring. If you're really, really inclined to do a lot of coding or you're really inclined to automate systems, then probably generative AI is something that you could take up. And that is the latest today. DevOps is more to do with project management and project development. If you're really inclined on how to ensure that there is security services maintained, governance laws imposed, how is encrypted data happening, not through programming per se, but you have a nag towards network, then probably cybersecurity is the kind of course you can take up, right? So we've just tried to put in some highlights of the course on this slide. The detailed content would anyway get circulated to the student. So these are the 5 courses that we bring. And all of these would come with hands-on lab. So each course has an associated IBM software along with it on which you would actually practice. So this is not theoretical concept, but this is hands-on live. What are the benefits when you do from the industry? So first and foremost important benefit is, like I said, we provide you course content, we provide you training, we provide you hands-on use cases, you get access to IBM software, and like sir said, better employability options anytime. And that's what brings me to the next slide, which is called as a T-shaped graduate or a T-shaped engineer. So in industry, we see, when we look at a profile, we see what kind of a student is he? Is he a plain vanilla BTech CSC? Or is he coming with BTech and CSC with specialization in AI? So the vertical of the T is your qualification. You are a BTech graduate. Like I mentioned, it allows you to enter the industry. And the horizontal of the T is the skill that you have got, which allows you to get employed in the industry. And this T-shaped graduate has a career path set. Please understand, we have to start changing terms from a job to a career. Yeah. So when you have a career path set, you know that if I'm entering the organization at 10 lakh or 20 lakh per annum, in the next 7 years, I can make my salary 5 times and reach a designation. That's a career path. And that career path can only come through a skill. Because when industry is hiring you, we know what are the strengths you have technologically and where you can get placed in the upcoming projects. So a qualification with a skill makes a T-shaped engineer, and a T-shaped engineer can really, really accelerate his career growth in the market. Okay, this is the kind of certificate you would get or certification that so-and-so student has done a program on DevOps signed by IBM authorities and signed by the institute. And that brings me to an end of the session. So quickly to summarize, you get the content from industry, you get the training from industry, you get certification from industry, and you get the hands-on software. I want to highlight one point. This software is not academic software. IBM doesn't have something called as an academic software. So today, if we are selling What's Next to TCS or Infosys, the same What's Next will be made available to the students. So the interface or the features of the software really don't come down. You complete your training, you do your use case hands-on with us, and you get certified at the end of the program, right? So that brings me to the end of this quick session. I don't know if you have time to take up questions. We can probably, 1 or 2 questions we can take up. Yeah, so we have time. I have time for questions. No. All right. Okay. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, IBM team, for the wonderful presentation. Next, I would like to call the ByteExcel team to explore about the AWS solution architect. Thank you.
So before we start, I'll count down from 3 and I want you guys to clap your hands just once. Countdown hasn't started. See, I'll count from 3. After I say 1, I want you guys to clap just once. United. Let's check the unity of VIT. Right? So, okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try one more time. 3, 2, and 1. Great. So that's the energy I wanted. So let's jump right in. Yeah, I think already the stage is set. So I don't have to, introduce about why you need a skill set and what and all, right? So I'll just dive, directly to my point. Hope you heard the word matrix, right? Matrix. So someone can relate it to a movie, someone can relate it to mathematics, or someone, you might have heard, because we are, in a generation where everything is revolving around data, right? So matrix is the reality, guys. I just have to be, to be very honest with you guys. So okay, matrix is the reality, and there are 3 types of people in this world. You can categorize them like those who lost in the matrix, those who exist in the matrix, and those who survive the matrix. Whatever the degree you pursue, whatever the skill set you have, whatever the knowledge you gain, wherever you go, whatever the company you got placed, that's not the matter. But the only thing that matters is whether you lost, exist, or survive in the matrix, right? So to exist in the matrix, degree is enough. Just the degree is enough. To get lost in the matrix, nothing is needed. To exist in the matrix, just the degree is enough. But to survive in the matrix, as everyone before me said, skill set is important. Not the degree you pursue, not the knowledge. Skill set is important, because I'm in the market and we are into the market. So the market is very different after the emerging of AI. So skill set is very, very important, guys. So I'm Vignesh, associated with ByteExcel, and I've been educating people on technology. And we've been doing this for around, revolving in this field for 5 years. And, we have teached 1 lakh plus students, and we have, emerged into 30 plus colleges, and we have 1,000 plus trainers in our community. So this is all about ByteExcel. And to know about ByteExcel, you can know wherever you want. You can search Google, whatever. And the reason why I am here today is okay. Here it is not what cloud, because there is a word called FOMO. What is the abbreviation for FOMO? Fear of missing out. Yeah. Now the fear of missing out, the FOMO is AI, right? Everyone wants to know AI. Everyone wants to, go in the path of AI. What is generative AI? What is this AI, that AI? But these cloud computing is been in this FOMO for more than 5 to 10 years. It's in the FOMO, and it will be in the fear of missing out zone for almost 50 plus years from now on, because those who know what is cloud know what it is. Those who don't know what is cloud, let me brief out why we have to go in the path of cloud computing, right? See, in the screen you can see top businesses, right? What are those businesses? In the screen you can see, right? What are those businesses? Yes, Netflix, Instagram, Swiggy, right? See, there are problems, and the solution for that problem is a business, right? So let's say I want to stream content through billions and billions of people. That's a problem. How I can do it? Through Netflix, I can do it. Let's say I want to connect billions of people to share, chat, social media is the solution for that. And let's say I want to order and eat food. I'm very lazy to go and buy, purchase. So Swiggy is the solution for that. So I'm highlighting it one more time. There is a problem, and the solution is a business. But running that business, let's think about Netflix. Even sitting here, you can binge watch a series, right? You can binge watch a series, film, whatever it is, favorite heroes movie. But how Netflix is doing that? Even if all of you can take your phones, stream Netflix now itself. How Netflix is handling that? How Instagram is handling billions and billions of users, likes, comments, whatever it is. How they are storing that amount of data, petabytes and petabytes of data. How it is. So to solve the problem, the businesses itself have to face a lot of problems. What is the topmost problem for a business to start? Anyone? Any idea? Money, capital. See, guys, there is a lot more, technical than, money. Yes, we can arrange money. We can, purchase a lot of infrastructure, whatever it is. But the only thing what stops a business from going is infrastructure, right? When it comes to IT, infrastructure is very, very important, right? The servers, which we need to deploy our applications, where the Instagrams and Netflixes host their applications. So that is infrastructure. We need infrastructure, right? So cloud solves that problem. See, Netflix is making in billions. Instagram is in billions. Swiggy is in billions. All the Amazons, Hotstars making billions. So solving a small problem, they are making billions. But that company has a problem which cloud can solve. Just think, what's the market of cloud? So I'll leave it up to you, right? You do your own research on cloud, why cloud, what cloud, right? I'm here to pitch AWS Solution Architect certification for you guys. So what cloud, why cloud is done? Why AWS? So they've been into this market, they've been into this field for 10, 20 years. So the idea of cloud computing started at 2006. They came into field in 2008 and still ruling the field with 33% global share of everything. All the apps which you are using, the Meta, the Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, is hosted on AWS. The Hotstar is hosted on AWS. Netflix is hosted on AWS, right? So there are a lot of things revolving around AWS. And can you name 100 plus countries? Can you name 100 countries? Nobody can, right? We are in a generative era, right? But these guys are doing business in 145 countries, more than 100 plus countries, right? So just think, I'm just letting you know the market value. I'm just letting you know the value of the certification, what you are doing, right? And yeah, high job demand, because yeah, cloud is emerging in India, just launched, 2016, and just 9 years, and it's still emerging. A lot of companies are opting to cloud, migrating cloud. So there are a lot of opportunities, right? Next thing. So about the certification, it's very simple and straightforward, guys. Those who don't even know what is cloud, we'll just start with beginner level, and then we'll go to intermediate. But this certification is associate level. So, which I assure that I'll kickstart with beginner level of kind of things and all the hands-on activities. So it will be a 130 minutes examination, right? It's a certification which is globally recognized, AWS certified solution architect associate, right? So doing this certification, what I'll get? I'll get, extra feather in my cap. That's it. See, I'm not going to say that if you do this certification, you'll be job ready. I can't say, because I know the market. This certification will add an extra feather in your cap so that you can explore the rest of the journey, right? But this will give you the potential to start your career in a right path, right? I can assure that, because I know, because doing this certification changed my life, right? So it's the testings and everything is very similar to all the global certifications. So don't need to worry. We'll be preparing you for facing everything in terms of certifying the certificate, right? So how we are going to do? So we have planned a 60 hours of intense session, which is including all the fundamentals, all the advanced levels of all the concepts, what you want to know in cloud, especially in AWS, and what all the tips and tricks of doing the certification, and what all the necessary materials, what you need, hands-on exercises, labs, whatnot, guys, whatnot. We have a lot, right? So it's very early to discuss what all the things we are going to do and how we are going to do. You can, we'll give this brochure, and we'll give a detailed assessment plan of what you're going to do in the 60 hours, right? So jumping on, this is a sample tabular column, what we're going to do for each and every day and each and every hour, combined. Guys, we'll be sending this PPT for you, brochures, everything. So don't want to take that snaps and all, right? Okay. So yeah, it's total of 60 hours. We'll be, exploring a lot out and out in cloud, right? Okay. Scope for employment. That is what we need, right? We need the scope of why we are doing this. I need to know the scope. So these are the scopes, guys. These are the employments, what you get doing this certification. So cloud engineer, cloud support engineer, DevOps engineer. And if you Google now, what is the highest paying job of 2025? You can definitely see DevOps engineer. You can definitely see cloud in 10th or 11th place. So this is because this is an on-demand skill. Simple. This is not a magic wand. This is just an on-demand skill. This is the right time to do this skill so that we can elevate our potential of getting a good career, kickstarting the career, right? So yeah, there are a lot of roles other than this where you can land when doing the cloud job. Okay. It's about the Byte Excel platform. So other than the course, what we are offering, other than the academics, what we are offering, the labs, all those things, we have a platform which has a lot of features through which you can explore the education in a different point of view, right? So we'll be conducting quizzes, we'll be conducting assessments, mock tests. So these are the common things. But what we have, not a common thing is Nimbus. We have a Nimbus which is integrated with Microsoft, VS Code, all the things. We have a lot of labs through which you can launch immediately. You can launch a virtual machine, virtual server in cloud for free. So you can do your own projects. You can do a lot of things in terms of, our Byte Excel platform, right? So explaining the Byte Excel platform, all the things we'll be doing it later because I just have, very quite lot of quite time, right? And yeah, before concluding, right, I just want to ask the Q&A, which is the question and answers. What all the doubts you have, what all the, you'll be having a lot of confusions, and I'm sure that not everyone can ask, right? So I'm just offering you this QR code where you can ask questions, right? So you can ask questions, so you can scan this and you can ask questions, and yeah, questions here is also appreciated. Any questions, guys? Any questions, guys? No? Okay, if you have any questions, you can scan this QR code and you can ask it, right? So thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, see you.
Thank you, Byte Excel team. Next, we are going to have the Easy Council.
Thank you, Jay. I'm just sharing my screen. Is my screen visible and am I audible?
Pooja, just a second.
Yes.
So if you take some certification like AWS, during the last presentation, I remember one gentleman from Turkey who raised a question to me. Sir, do you need to pay any fees to get the credit? What is your understanding of it? I have given some information. Do VIP or CDC asking you people to pay and get the credit? Are you getting that understanding? Actual point here is AWS presentation, which has been given already, and one more gentleman, Mr. Gautam, one of my good friends, who is sitting there. He is also going to talk about the AWS, but we are not asking you to get it right. It's not mandatory. Okay. If you have enough skills to get the AWS certification by your own, you please go and do it. Okay. This is like, it is not that easy to crack the solution architect. I know very well, being a computer science professor. We are arranging a training agency who could train you and who could make you equipped to crack the certification. Because certification cost is, what is the cost? What may know the AWS solution architect. $150 plus taxes, right? So if you fail now, that money will be wasted. Many students who approach this area are very good training agencies. They are having vast experience in the training field. That is why they are ready for the training cost, what you are paying. That is up to you. However, some students have already, I have, yeah, anything? Any problem here? And again, $150, that is up to you to decide. We have certification that costs around 2,000 rupees too. For a Microsoft certification around 1,500. Cost doesn't matter, yes. I'm again telling you, don't go on fall completely on AWS solution architect or completely on Android programming or completely on artificial intelligence or full stack development. Think what will be the trend. For first year, if you ask me a straight question, which certification is best? For first year, my answer is different. For second year, my answer is different. For third year, my answer will be different. Because the current trend we have to take. What is the current trend? For first year, we say do some foundation certification. It can be on cloud or it can be on AI. Just do some foundation. For second year, carefully choose. Because you have 1.5 years more to appear for the interview. So don't get confused that you have to take only the trailer. We have two categories. Self-paced certification, where you will be given 20 days videos, you can learn by yourself. Second one is trainer, where we have equipped experienced trainers. So they will train you. For the training, you have to pay. Are you getting the difference? It's like tuition, right? You will be studying your school. Apart from it, if you need extra, you need some extra work, you will be going for extra training. For the extra training, you are paid. Okay? We are not asking you people to choose and get it right. If you want, you can go and take the AWS certification. You have the account with Dr. Jaymar. He will assist you how to do the self-paced certification. Got it? Got the clarity on AWS? Okay. Thank you. Over to you.
Pooja, you can start. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Jay. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for inviting me here. This is Pooja Joshi, Senior Director from EC Council. And EC Council, as I'm sure you all must be knowing, we are there in the industry from last 25 years and into the cybersecurity certification body end to end. So today I'll be covering about the entry-level cybersecurity career in demand, CH version 3, which is ethical hacking, digital forensics, and IoT essentials, and followed by Q&A. Before I moved into the what are the programs and the certifications we have to start up the career in the field of cybersecurity, we all must know the background about cybersecurity, that why this is a need and why today this is the most important and the crucial thing is in the industry. And as a result, it is always now having a zero unemployment rate. So there is a background towards it. So while we are talking here for a few seconds, let me tell you that every 39 seconds there is one cyber attack happens. Now the attacks which happens to the large organizations comes into the limelight via the media, whereas the attack happens to the small time organizations or the individuals does not come into the picture. But the net 39 seconds one attack happens. To why these attacks happens, because of the simple reason that everybody is connecting to the internet, everybody is using various kind of devices. People are having lot of apps in their mobile. 80% of the cyber fraud happens through the mobile apps. There is a 4.8 billion population already on the internet, and if there are every month or every day 13,000 pop-up of websites happens which are fake. So these are the various reasons. As the usage is going up, every organization needs a right skill set, people who can come and safeguard their organizations. And that is the reason it is very simple that people would like to have people who have a right set of skill set, trained, having a global certification. So EC Council has actually taken a pledge to or a mission wherein we would like to create a workforce for cybersecurity, because the gap in the skill set is 4 million professionals worldwide. So it is not only EC Council talking about, but our Honorable Prime Minister also said that the cybersecurity is a matter of national security. You will be finding, or you must now be finding, that every organization or every government entity is also putting a lot of efforts to ensure that people are getting trained on cybersecurity, at the same time getting deployed in the organization to safeguard the database. EC Council started the journey in 2001, and the RCH program, which is Certified Ethical Hacker certification, is there in the industry from last 21 years. And in 21 years, 13 times we have upgraded our content, which is as per the requirement of the industry. So at present, the latest of Certified Ethical Hacker certification is version 13. And the good part is that 4 months back, we launched this program with AI into ethical hacking, which is in demand things today. EC Council is there across the globe. Our certifications are accepted across the globe, every organization, every country. And EC Council is not only a certification body, but we have many things like providing the cloud security services, providing SOC, and many more things for us. Now, when you want to do any kind of a global certification, what is the first thing which comes to your mind, that what are the accreditations we have in hand, how this course has been recognized? So let me tell you, since we are in the industry from last 25 years, we have got all relevant accreditations. Our cybersecurity framework is NICE, which is a national initiative for cybersecurity education. And we have our courses comes under ANSI, which is American National Standard Institutions. In India, we are working towards our courses, our NOS, a certification at the Certified Ethical Hacking is NOS aligned, which means we are working towards getting into a NSQF alignment as well. So these courses are acceptable across the world wherever you go. So now you are at the journey wherein you must be having these questions in your mind, that if I choose cybersecurity, is this the field which is growing and emerging? So I have already showcased you the concept or the facts behind the increased demand in cybersecurity. What are the skills you can work on? So in cybersecurity, you can start with ethical hacking or network defender, which is red team and blue team. What companies are hiring? Every company hires, because every organization, be it IT, pharma, BFSI, anywhere, people need cybersecurity professionals. And for them, they need to have a right set of certified people. So in the career, if I talk about, you can choose to start your journey with either a red team or a blue team, and then slowly move towards a specialization in cybersecurity. This is the certification track. Now, if you're thinking that, oh my God, I have to do everything, the answer is no, or answer is yes. It is up to you. To start a journey, you need to have a one core certification. Either you defend your organization, or you keep doing a ethical hacking to check the vulnerability of your own system. Once you do one certification, then you can get into a job and can keep on upgrading your skill set based on the organization's requirement and your interest area. Now, after doing the core, you can get into either a pen testing, digital forensics, application security, security operations, cloud security, anything, choice is yours. Or if somebody says, I want to get into everything, then also choice is yours. Once you get into an experience in the organization for a few years, you can apply for an executive certification with the leadership kind of a role, which is Certified Chief Information Security Officer. Now, CH, as I said, it's there in the industry, and you go to any organization today across the globe, you will find CH certified people are already working there in the organization. In 2024, the Forbes advisor declared that the top 10 best cybersecurity certification is CEH, Certified Ethical Hacker, and it has been there in various medias across by various organizations and the endorsements body. Now, just by saying that this is 21 years old certification, how will I prove it? So you can go to any kind of a job portals and see what kind of a jobs and how many jobs available. So if you add up all the total, still the CH count is the highest amongst all kind of a global certifications when it comes to cybersecurity. Now, at the end of the day, why am I doing a course? I'm doing a course so that I can get into a better career, better job, and can do loads of, I can get an experience after doing this. Now, alone CH program is been mapped with 49 kind of job roles in the industry. So you, after doing CH, you can be a vulnerability assessment analyst, you can be a pen tester, you can be a cyber delivery manager. So many roles are there. If you look at the red side, red column, it says that the US Bureau of Labor Statistic 22, which says that employment of information security analyst is projected to grow 33% from 2020 to 2030, which is much, much higher than any other occupation in the industry today. The only one thing what they need is the professional certification. This is not we are saying, this has been said by US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, after getting into a good job, our expectations to get a good salaries. So since you can go to job portals, check yourself the kind of packages, but if you go to US today and get into a job, $100,000 is the average what a person gets it into the. Also, we have a Hall of Fame report on our website, which talks about that whosoever has done CH, what are they talking about? They are saying that every 1 in 2 gets a promotion after doing CH. 97% says that it exactly has the same kind of records and the content which has been required by the industry. So after doing CH, you can actually keep on checking and your vulnerabilities, because you are thinking one step ahead than a actual hacker who's there. So 95% says that they choose CH for a career growth. So these are some facts which are available on our website. The second important certifications what we talk is the cloud security. So in the cloud security, the biggest thing what EC Council provides is we are vendor neutral. So we are covering all the 3 major clouds, which is AWS, Azure, and a GCP cloud security. Now, this program is also having an interesting outline covering the 3 clouds here, at the same time getting into the everything related to cloud. For example, application security in cloud, data security in cloud, security operations. So everything in cloud is what we cover here. We give college students hands-on practice. We give a 6 months of a virtual labs so that you can go and these are not simulations. Let me tell you, these are the real practice labs available for you to do and practice and implement whatever you have learned. This is 5 days of a program. It can be executed based on what is the college requirement. Now, every course of ours has always been mapped with the jobs, because why are we getting into a global certification? So that I can get a good job. So I should know what kind of a jobs I should apply. Now, since this is a unique certification with the vendor specific and a vendor neutral implementation and management, we have got job roles available. I can be a cyber cloud security manager. I can be a cloud security engineer. I can be a cloud security engineer in DevSecOps. So these are the job roles which are there. Now, there are some essential series, which are the short and sweet programs, self-paced learning, and we can get into learning from the IoT security essentials and digital forensics essentials. These are the self-paced programs. You get a hands-on lab video sessions. So you get some CTF challenges. You get a proctored exam, and these certifications also are the having a 5 lab practice sessions. It is having a 900 plus pages of a courseware, CTF challenge, and a capstone project. If I talk about IoT security essentials. If I talk about digital forensics, then this is also having a capstone project with CTF, 11 hours of a self-paced videos, 11 lab sessions, and a 750 pages of a courseware. But this is more from a essential perspective that let me go through. So, but if you talk about the core certifications, then you should either start with CH or start with the cloud security and then move towards the information about the IoT essentials and the digital forensics essentials. So that's all from my side. I am available. My email ID has been shared with the college, and you can write me a mail if you have any queries. I'm also available on LinkedIn with the name Pooja V. Joshi. You can connect with me, ask the questions. I'll be very happy to answer. If the time allows, and if anybody wants to type in a question here or ask a question here, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you so much. All right. So if you don't have any questions, thank you so much, everyone, and best wishes to everybody.
Thank you, Pooja.
When I have a very simple question to all of you. What is the certification focuses on? Cybersecurity. Can you tell me one certification offered by EC Council? It's very familiar certification. Okay. But at the same time, my advice is don't take these certifications out of your curiosity. Okay. It's a core concept. If you really have very good knowledge and you are looking for your career in cybersecurity, then you can choose this. It's not a generalized. And as per job opportunities, it's as compared with other cloud, AI, it won't be that much. Okay. That's why. So this is the point which I just wanted to tell you. But at the same time, many companies are looking for cybersecurity experts, but numbers will be less. So that is why I said, just like that, people usually wanted to say that I am a certified ethical hacker, but you can't hack. You know that? Hacking you can learn. If you try to hack something, legally you will be punished. So that has a lot of things to learn. So you people are first year and second year, don't take any this kind of decision. You have to learn some cybersecurity basics and then choose that. It's really a good certification. But first year students, out of your curiosity, don't go for it. That is what I want to say. Okay. Thank you.
I want to add on here one point, since you have just said that EC Council provides lots of essential series to give a fair idea about the students, that what exactly is this thing. And as far as the ethical hacking goes, we are giving a live environment within our iLab or a cyber network, wherein they can do in the practice the sessions here. For a first year student, they can do an essential series, which will give them a fair idea. And a second year students can always go and learn about the cybersecurity. Today, this is one as a career option, and second also they can take it as a plan B.
Okay, thank you, Pooja. But one thing I want to add, we are offering that our system is different. We will have a discussion later because they will come on. First year student come and claim that credits and all. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, let us discuss it later.
Thank you.
That's what you understood, right? First year students will go and do the certifications and come and ask for, sir, I want that credit. That's why that is a different thing. VIT academics is different, our policy is different, and what they are telling is different. That is business, and this is academics. Got it?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. VIT Vellore, as well as the other campuses who are online. All right. The previous talk was quite eye-opening for sure. All right. I would require your focus for the next 10 minutes alone. And let's get started. So my name is Gautam. I'm the CTO of Ethnus. Ethnus is in the bridging of the skill gap from the last 18 years. In fact, May 1st, we will be celebrating 18 years of skilling across universities. So we have been partners of VIT from the last 11 years. So this is the statistics from the last year, certification program, internship, so on and so forth. So you can see that the completion rate is quite good. The one that you can see is a combination of both self-paced and instructor-led. All right. So moving ahead, let's get into the internship offering, the certification programs. All of these are aligned with the industry standards. India has something called the National Occupational Standards. We are part of NSDC and NASSCOM. So we align our certification. So the challenge here is, from the college, you will be learning something. The skill set required in the industry is something else. Has it been a challenge for everyone? Yes. So that is where we come in, and that is where we bridge the skill gap. So this time, we are happy to offer 8 different programs for you. Please take a screenshot. Please take a photo if you want to. If not, we will be sharing the entire details later on. All right. So to list it, the first one is the Adobe UI UX certification program. Then AWS AI Practitioner, the foundation level program. Then 3 associate level programs. The first one is the data engineer, the certified machine learning engineer, and the certified solutions architect associate. We also have the MERN full stack, Salesforce developer certification, as well as the VLSI design. Let's go one by one. The first one is AWS. Ethnus has been partners of very notable institutions, academic, technology, as well as OEMs. We are proud to say that we were one of the first in India to be official partners of AWS, meaning that we are the AWS. Yeah. So meaning that we are the AWS advanced tier partners. So you can see the logo on the right side, advanced tier training partner. So what are the features that you get? The thing is, last week when I was here, orienting the third year students, what the content was and what the content is has changed. Things have been changing. So no companies can afford to train you on something that is static. That is, if I create a presentation today and I train you for the next 6 months, that might not be relevant. So what is the Ethnus benefit? You can see that receive courseware authorized by AWS. So the content that you get will be updated every 15 days, is aligned to the global certification. Global certifications, you know the value of it, you know why it is important, you know the validity of it across the globe for 3 years, on and so forth. You will get live hands-on labs and custom labs.
$50 of custom labs, and you can see the last button, $50 credit will be given to you. So you can play around with AWS in an actual environment. This is not a simulation, it's not a sandbox, it's open for everyone who enrolls with us. You will get digitally verifiable certificates, exam readiness workshops, mock exams, project guidance, and unlimited access to the labs. Now, AWS provides a ton of certifications, but what we are offering here are the foundational and the associate level, right? So think about foundational is ABC 1 to 3, UKG, LKG, right? Then you move on to the associate where you start implementing the things that you have learned. That's the associate level. Then goes the professional and specialization. For the scope of this forum, professional and specialization is not part of it. So let's focus on what is needed. As you have heard from others, as you have researched on your own, as you have heard from your seniors, AWS Solutions Architect Associate is a jack of all trades. Does everyone know what is the full phrase of jack of all trades? Jack of all is master of none, but most of the time better than master of none. So companies expect you to have a solid foundation. This is a classic question from the students. Why should I go with AWS? Why not Azure? Why not GCP? Yes or no? Are you with me? Yes. The thing is, very simple example I would like to give. You are learning a car, let's say, of Tata. How much difficult is it for you to learn how to drive a BMW? The concepts are the same. It's like learning a programming language, migrating it to a different programming language. The syntaxes, the semantics will change. The underlying constructs are the same, isn't it? Are you with me? So no matter which cloud you take, doesn't matter. You start with something, migrate to a different cloud. It should be an easy migration or an easy transition for you. Understood? Are you with me so far? All right, great. So with this, the first one is the AI practitioner. The world is speaking about AI. Everyone speaks about AI. From the last 5 years, this has been happening. Only from the last 2 years, it's on fire. However, AWS has its own foundational level certification, and that's called the AI practitioner. Too many things to read. I would just like to give you a quick understanding. This is the associate level. Getting to know what is AI, how it works, what are all the tools that are there in the cloud, how to drag and drop and start simple demos, start getting yourself proficient in AI/ML is this course, the practitioner. Then comes the most sought after one, that's the solutions architect. Yeah. All right, there is a star here, right? I'll come to that. Why is it? So the certified machine learning engineer is an associate level. Certified data engineering, anything to do with data science, data analytics, data mining is part of the certified data engineer. There's a lot of lag between the slides, but please bear with me. Now, yeah, anything to do with data, big data, data mining, data building, it includes DevOps as well. And the best part about Ethnus is no matter which of these courses you take, you will get complementary course for the foundational. So everyone has heard about the AWS foundational, that is the cloud practitioner. You will be getting the cloud practitioner free of cost. The course, you will go through that because we do not want anyone to miss the basics and simply jump onto the intermediate. Okay, everyone will get this, and you will also get additional benefits. We'll come to that later. So I am also one of the instructor. All the instructors are multi-level certified, professional level certification. Moving on, the next one is the MERN stack. You will learn the full stack as well as parallel stacks. Just because it is MERN doesn't mean you need not know other stacks. You will also get to know what is mean, what is the other things. How do you get inclusion of Firebase and all these things. So cloud deployment, all of these will be part of it. Code management, source code management, that is Git. All this will be part of your project. The next one is a Salesforce developer. We are also partners of Salesforce. You will be doing multiple badges, learning how to perform development on Salesforce. So remember this, AWS Solutions Architect Associate, Cloud Practitioner, as well as Salesforce Developer is minimal coding requirement, right? So if you like to have minimal coding, then these three would be a good choice for you, right? Many of the things will be visual, drag and drop, and then, have interaction and other stuffs. Some of the examples from the last year, certifications, and finally we have the VLSI, anything to do with embedded electronics, right? Robotics, inclusion of IoT devices in your projects. If you are interested in that, diving deep into C, C++ assembly language, we are here for you in VLSI. The next one is the Adobe UI UX. Anything and everything to do with prototyping, user interface, user experience, design principles, color theories, creating a website, creating a brochure, creating a web application for a mobile phone, for a laptop, for a huge screen, right? You need to know about the UI as well as the user experience, right? UI and UX. So we are partners of Adobe. So you will be getting Adobe Access, where you will be using AI with 2D, 2.5D, and 3D Gen AI features as well. Our trainers are certified in Illustrator, so on and so forth. All right, so what will be the thing? So with Ethnus, 60 hours of instructor-led training, 15 hours of project. The project will be evaluated. There will be a presentation slot, everything. So this is the journey. Select the domain. The training will start. There will be assessments and project orientation. Once the project is complete, we'll be reviewing it, project submission, and finally the course completion certification and the next steps like exam readiness, mock interview, so on and so forth, for you to pursue the global certification. All right, so let's look into the internship features, which is applicable for all. As I mentioned, the course content is directly coming from the OEM, right? OEM is like the technology, whoever, original equipment manufacturer, but in the technology space, it is the creator of the technology. So for example, if it's AWS, you get the content directly from AWS, right? Training provided by certified instructors, hands-on custom labs, digitally verifiable certificates, exam readiness and mock exams for global certification, project guidance and lifetime access to the LMS, where we have multiple career readiness programs, which you will be having as a lifetime access. All right, so we have a huge team of trainers, and almost everyone here is an intermediate to advanced level trainer. So we'll be handling your projects as well as the training. So that's basically it. Thanks for focusing here. What's very important is, as everyone has already mentioned, you have done your homework. Your career lies ahead of you, right? Choose the right one that is of your interest, which also aligns with the the industry requirement, right? Just because something is in a boom doesn't mean that if you get onto that train now, by the time you reach the destination, the technology would have become a moot point, right? So choose well. This is the time. Gen Z has no other option than to work harder than the previous generation. That's it. You have to work harder. The competition is fierce. All right. So all the best. Thanks for being a wonderful audience. We'll be here if you have any questions. Thanks for choosing Ethnus. Have a great day.
Harsh, you can start.
Sure, sir. All right. Sir, I hope my screen is visible and I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all the faculties, all the HODs, all the deans, management present here. Good morning, all the students, and we welcome you. I'm very excited to announce you to a very powerful opportunity, right? That can shape your career, boost your confidence, and help you stand out in today's competitive world, right? And we are here to talk about today on globally recognized certifications offered in collaboration with VIT and Ethnus India, and which can open your doors and doors to international careers and future ready skills, right? Let's quickly jump onto it. I'll just quickly brief you all about what we do and what is our company. So our company name is eTrain India, and we are one of the India's leading edtech companies offering authentic, globally recognized certifications in collaboration with companies like Microsoft, Adobe, Autodesk, IBM, Meta, right? With over 650 academic and commercial centers across India and neighboring countries, we are country distributors for Certiport and master distributors for IBM and Tally, right? And our platform allows students like you to learn and certify online anytime, anywhere, right? And you can earn globally recognized credentials that add real value to your professional profile, right? Okay. So we have a model of learn, practice, and certify, wherein we have three products basically. We have a self-paced, video-based e-learning course that is directly mapped to the global certification. Once you complete the e-learning course, you move towards the practice test, which is kind of a mock test that will give you a glimpse of what final certification exam will exactly be like. It will familiarize you with the testing environment. Most of the time, students don't know how the exam would be, right? So it basically practice test basically familiarize you with the testing environment, how the test is going to be, how the certification exam is going to be. So it is a very important aspect before the certification exam. And finally, you move towards the official global certification exam. All the certifications that I'm talking about are globally recognized, signed by their respective CEOs, right? So in case if we talk about Microsoft Azure certification or Excel certification, you will receive a certification which have a Microsoft logo on it, and there is no XYZ company's logo on the certificate, only Microsoft, signed by the CEO, Mr. Satya Nadella. So that makes it globally recognized as well, right? Jumping on, these are some companies that we cater from, right? We offer certifications, as I told you, from Microsoft, Adobe, IBM. As you can see, all the companies we are partner with all these companies, and we are the only company that provide these certifications across India and neighboring countries. So if there's anyone who is taking these certifications in India, are taking these certifications from us, right? Jumping on, we'll quickly talk about the program, right? What we are offering. We are offering certifications, as I told you, in collaboration with the Microsoft, right? And thanks to VIT for offering these certifications to you all. We have special promo codes available for all of you, right? So you will get appropriate discounts when you apply these codes online, right? Certifications, we'll talk about three certifications today. Two from fundamental level and one from the professional level. The certifications are SC 900, which is Security Fundamentals, DP 900, that is Data Fundamentals, and AI 103, that is the professional one. We'll talk about it in the next slide, right? All these certifications that you will purchase will include the official practice test of the certification and, of course, the exam voucher that you will need to give the certification exam, right? Optionally, you will also have an option to purchase the self-paced, video-based e-learning course. In case you want to learn first and then give the exam, practice test, then you will have an option to give the self-paced course for MCF, that is Microsoft Certified Fundamental Certifications only, right? So you will have an option to take the self-paced course. Jumping next, what we are offering you certifications from two categories, right, students? We are offering you certifications from MCF, that is Microsoft Certified Fundamentals. You can see the badge, right? This badge you will get once you complete the certification exam, once you pass the exam, and you can flaunt this badge on your LinkedIn, your resumes, right? Your CVs, etc. Right. The second one is the professional category, that is Microsoft role-based certifications. And these are professional level certifications that will enhance your career as well. We'll talk about it more in the next ones. Coming to the Microsoft Certified Fundamental Certification. So these are all beginner level certifications that lay the foundation basically for anyone interested in AI, cloud, data, or cybersecurity, right? For instance, if you're curious about cloud computing, AZ900 is a great place to start. If you are interested in AI900 is the right step. So these are the credentials that make your resume stand out, right? Even before you graduate, right? So we are offering you two certifications from Microsoft Certified Fundamentals category. The first one is Microsoft Azure Data Fundamentals, that is DP900, and Microsoft Security Compliance and Identity Fundamentals, that is SC900. You can see the certificate here, right? It is directly from Microsoft, no company on the certificate, right? Signed by the CEO, Mr. Satya Nadella, as I told you, and which makes it globally recognized. Right, coming to the first certification from the fundamental category, that is DP900, right? This certification basically introduces you to core data concepts and how basically data is handled using Microsoft Azure, right? You learn about relational versus non-relational data analytics and how businesses make data-driven decisions, right? This is the perfect certification if you are considering a career in data analytics, business intelligence, right? Or data engineering, right? Anything would be ideal for this. Coming to the next one, certification, which is SC900, which is Microsoft Security, Compliance, and Identity Fundamentals. So, as you all know, cybersecurity is a hot career right now, and it's here to stay, right? I'll be very honest, right? So, SC900 is a certification which will give you an excellent introduction to security, compliance, identity management using Microsoft tools, right? It's a perfect blend for beginners interested in pursuing roles like cybersecurity, IT security, risk management, compliance, right? All these roles, right? It is very relevant. And of course, you can see the badge on the right side that you will receive once you pass the exam, as I told you earlier also, right? Coming to the next category, these are Microsoft role-based certifications. So beyond fundamentals, we are offering you Microsoft role-based certifications tailored for specific job roles like cloud administrator, AI engineer, data analyst, right? Unlike academic learning, these certifications are hands-on, practical, preparing you for real-world challenges, right? And they align with actual job roles because they dramatically increase your employability, and of course, when your employability increase, it will increase your career trajectory as well, right? So this is something on Microsoft role-based certifications. Coming to what we are offering you from the professional series, the role-based series, is only one certification as of now, which will be the most relevant one. That is Microsoft Certified Azure AI Engineer Associate, AI103. Right? So AI is the future, right? You all know everything is trending right now in AI, and this certification is your ticket in. Trust me, students, right? You'll learn to build, manage, deploy AI solutions like Microsoft Azure, including natural NLP, natural language processing, computer vision, conversational AI, right? If you're planning to work in machine learning, NLP, or AI development, this credential gives you a serious edge. I'll be very honest, right? And this is ideal for AI engineers who want to be AI developers in the companies, right? So this is the most ideal certification, right? That would be most appropriate for you all, right? So these were some certifications that we are offering you, right? 3 certifications, 2 from fundamentals and 1 from the role-based, the professional series, right? Coming to the practice test part, as I told you earlier, it is kind of a mock test, right? To ensure you are fully prepared, you will receive official Microsoft practice test. These simulate the real exam environment, help reduce anxiety, boost your confidence to perform at your best, right? Very simple, right? It will give you a glimpse of what the final certification exam will exactly be like, right? So this is very important before giving the final exam, right? Coming to the mode of delivery, everything is 100% online, right? Promo codes, steps to register, the product links will be shared by us, eTrain India, to all the students on their email, right? All of you will receive an email from us, right? Which will have promo codes, steps to register, how to buy, how to apply codes, everything A to Z, right? So you will basically go to etrainindia.com once you receive the link on the email, right? You will receive practice test. Once you make the purchase, apply the promo codes, make the purchase, you will receive practice test voucher codes via email within 3 working days. And same exam vouchers also via email within 3 working days, right? You can complete the practice test. After that, there will be instructions how to redeem the practice test codes, how to do the exam, how to redeem the examination codes. You can complete the practice test first, and then you can schedule your exam via eTrain India, right? You can a support team would be there for you to help you schedule these exams, right? this was a mode of delivery. Coming to the industry relevance, students, right? Why are these certifications so important? Let's talk on a little on that, right? Because they are recognized globally, as I told you, by top employers like Microsoft, Infosys, Google, Accenture, Capgemini, and more, right? They reflect practical knowledge and skills, not just theory, right? Adding them to your LinkedIn and your resume dramatically increases your chances of getting hired, promoted, and even admitted to higher studies abroad, right? These certifications hold credits, official credits. These certifications are accredited by the American Council of Education, right? So if you apply abroad in America or Canada or anywhere else, you will receive official credits, you will receive scholarships from these certifications. So these are not a joke, and these are most industry relevant certifications, right? Will align with key job roles like cloud engineer, security analyst, AI developer, data analyst, and many more. And of course, it increases your salary potential, right? And increases employability, right? So these were some industry relevant points which were necessary to talk about, right? Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining. At last, I just want to add a little on a very common misconception that we have, right? First year students are in fact the best position, right, to start with these certifications. Why? Because these are fundamental level certifications. Number one, like SC 900, DP 900, designed specifically for beginners with no prior experience. They are made to introduce students to cloud, AI, data, and cybersecurity, right? So Microsoft themselves recommend these certifications for students exploring career paths. And many universities globally, if we talk about, including top Indian institutes, also encourage students to start certifications early because it helps them build a strong foundation over time, right? Waiting till final year defeats the purpose of long-term skill development, right? Also, early certifications gives you all an edge in internships, hackathons, and campus placements as well.
Thank you, Harsh.
Yeah. So these certifications are important. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good day to everyone.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Guys, listen. I'll introduce myself. I am Tamal Arasan from FacePrep. So in this particular session, I'd like to discuss about the 3 courses which we are offering for the certification program. So here, FacePrep offers 3 certification programs where the skill set which are required to get placed in top IT product companies. So the first course which we are offering to get placed in IT product companies is the course called Problem Solvers Mastering Data Structures and Algorithms with Lead Code. The reason why we suggest this particular course is because
most of the companies are expecting that candidate has to be really strong in problem solving. As problem solving is one major skill set where everyone need to have. That is why we are proposing a course called Mastering Data Structures, that is problem solvers. And the second skill set where the companies are expecting you to have is on application development, where most of the companies are nowadays trying to recruit people through codathons and hackathons by conducting so many competitions. So if you need to master in some hackathons, you need to have the strong knowledge on application development. To gain knowledge on application development, we propose a course called Merge Stack so that you can gain knowledge on full stack development. And third one is nothing but certification. In today's world, most of the companies are expecting candidates should have at least one global certification. The reason why global certification is to validate your skill set. So if you are really good in one particular domain, you have to validate your skill set by doing global certification. That is why we are proposing the third one is MongoDB Database Administrator Global Certification. So let me take you through one by one. The first one is Problem Solvers Mastering Data Structures and Algorithms. So here we'll train you on data structures and algorithms where the duration will be of 90 hours of program, where you will be completely trained in the LeetCode platform. We'll not make you to solve in any other platform. The reason why we are making you to solve in LeetCode platform is nothing but, you know, the most important thing in problem solving is time complexity as well as the space complexity. Where in LeetCode, you can know what is your time complexity, whether your code is the most optimized code or not, you can figure it out. And how many % it beats when compared with the global competitors. So you will be practicing questions on LeetCode. Along with this, we will also be tracking your progress. For example, if you are solving a problem in LeetCode, we have a tool where we'll fetch the data and will track your progress clearly. So here you can see the progress of students. We have a tool. If we just give you a link, you can get to know how many questions you have solved. So on a week-on-week basis, we'll be tracking your progress, and this data will be visible to you so that you can know where you start and where you end. So on a week-on-week basis, we'll be tracking your data. So you can see the color which is highlighted in green color are your seniors, those who have solved 100+ problems during this particular training program, and which I have highlighted in the yellow are the one those who have solved 50+ problems in this particular training problem. So you can gradually see what is your progress, because nowadays most of the companies are asking students LeetCode profile to showcase your problem solving skill set. Nowadays, if you have solved at least some 200 to 300 problems, you can stand out from the crowd. So if a guy has solved 700 problems, out of 1,000 members, he'll be a 10 among 1. So these are all the reasons why we are making you to solve and build a strong coding profile in LeetCode. This is one major reason. And this data will be available to you. You can see your progress. By day 1, you'll be solved with 10 questions. But after some 1 month, you'll have solved some 25 questions, 50 questions. Maybe if you keep on having this practice, obviously you can master. Because one reason is you need to solve a question in 30 minutes or 1 hour time. Further, you need constant practice. So that is why we are taking through this. And what will be the outcome of this particular program? The outcome of this particular program is nothing but building a LeetCode profile. These are the sample profiles of your seniors. So these are all the profiles, and this is what you are going to get it as a program outcome from this particular program, as well as a certificate from FacePrep stating that you have completed a course on data structures and algorithms. And the program will be completely in a hands-on model. Let's go for the second program. That is nothing but full stack development. So So we'll go for merge stack development. So here you will be completely working in a project-based learning. So the prerequisite of this particular course is nothing but you need to have a basic knowledge on HTML, CSS, and JS. So this is the prerequisite of it, out of which you will be doing n numbers of projects and where you will be uploading all the projects in the GitHub. So GitHub is a place where you can showcase your strong application development skill set, where you can put it in a resume along with your problem solving skill set. So here you'll be learning MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. You'll also be doing small projects. By the end of this particular training program, you will be done with the capstone project. You can see the sample projects which you will be solving in this particular course. So first one is a food delivery app, and next one by using React clone of Gemini AI, And the third one is nothing but a game. A 10Z is a very simple game. So when you are going for Mon Stack, you will be learning by doing projects. Because whenever you're doing projects, you'll get so many errors you have to rectify. The session will be completely in a hands-on model where the trainer will be writing the code. You will also be parallelly writing this particular thing. And here, the outcome is nothing but gaining strong knowledge on full stack development, that is MERN, and also doing n numbers of projects, putting into your GitHub profile. This is the outcome of this particular program, where you'll also be getting a certificate from the phase prep saying that you have completed MERN stack development. And the third course which we are offering is nothing but MongoDB. So here, MongoDB, we are offering as a global certification program where we will be training you for 72 hours on MongoDB database administrator. You will be completely trained in an online mode. After the training got over, as we are partnered with MongoDB, we will be making you to write a global certification and we'll give you 100% discount voucher for this particular examination. So here you don't want to pay any single penny for your certification, where once you are completing the self-paced course of MongoDB, you can claim 100% discount voucher. With the help of this voucher, you can schedule your exam, you can write the exam. Once you are done with your exam, if you're getting the pass mark, you will be getting a certificate from MongoDB. This is a sample certificate where one of your candidate has written the examination and they have got the certification. And this is how the certification looks. So this is a global recognized certification from MongoDB saying that you are really strong in database. So this is one thing you'll be earning from this. So the outcome of the third course will be gaining a global certification from MongoDB and also gaining knowledge on databases. So these are all the three courses which we are offering. And one last slide, I'll end up with this. The reason why you have to choose space prep. The reason is very simple. We are in the skill development field for the past 16 years. We train people, n numbers of students on problem solving, application development, as well as global certifications. And here we have a customized training model where you will be learning MongoDB for 72 hours of training program, data structures of 90 hours of training program, and MERN stack for 120 hours of training program. Everything will be happening in a virtual mode, online trainer-led model, where the experts from each and every domain will be giving you training on this particular field. So that's all. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can contact CDC department. They'll help you with it. Thank you so much, guys.
Naveen, you can serve.
Sure, sir. Oh, sir, hope my screen is visible and I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So great to see you all. I'm excited to welcome you to this quick orientation session. And just trust me, it's going to be worth your time for the next 10 minutes. So IMNEO as an organization, we work with both the enterprise segments and as well as the university in upskilling the fresh graduates on the various technologies on the basis of Java full stack, .NET, main MERN, all these technologies, we train them. So here, so we work with the leading companies, right? So we have seen what these companies want from the freshers, whether it's going to be the tech giant or the startup, the expectations on these companies will be the same. So you might ask, what is the common expectation from all these companies? It's very simple. So they want you to be a day one productive engineer, which is nothing but someone who can open their laptops on day one and start contributing to the project as the person whom the companies looks for. So here, just nobody in the recent days wants to spend any specific training on the students. So they expect you to be job ready. So how can you become a day one productive engineer? So if you are being willing to get placed in a super dream or a dream company that you are aiming for, how can you get into that? So it's very simple. You need to build your skills in the right way. So that is actually doing things and not just looking into the theory part. So here you can see that the role and the average salary in the market that most of the companies are providing. So here with respect to the Java full stack developer, or it's going to be the front end developer, or the data science with Python. So any of the roles that we take, all the companies have the need for all this. And the salary package also ranges on different from 4 lakh to 10 lakh package, and on an average of 10 to 25 LPA for DSA and other segments. So we need to choose a path in which we wanted to travel, and accordingly we wanted to master on those segments. So for that, you have to pick up the courses and the certification, which can give you a maximum hands-on experiences and which can give you a good learning path. For that, we are having an experiential learning program by which we can build the industry-ready professionals. This would be the key to success. Here, we'll be having the 70% hands-on, which is nothing but actually writing code, solving problems, and building things, just like how you will work in a job. And 20% would be on the collaborative learning, so where you will be working on the projects, so all these that you would be doing. And 10% would be on the theoretical part, so where you will be having the reference materials and the resources which would be provided to you for learning and understanding of those concepts for reference. And for this season, we are going to offer you with 5 different courses, certification courses. The course 1 is high performance coding, which is on the advanced data structures and algorithm that we will be concentrating on. The course 2 is I'm your certified Java full stack developer. Course 3, I'm your certified Angular front-end developer. Course 4 on the data science path, data science with Python. On course 5 will be on I'm your certified Tech developer. So here we'll be just saying one by one. With respect to the high performance coding course, it would be purely on the advanced technique and the optimization strategies that would be explained to you. All the 5 program that we are going to offer, it would be purely a virtual instructor led training model, and each course we will have a 60 hours of virtual instructor led training that would be available. And the course level will vary from beginner, intermediate to the advanced level courses. So where you will be having the platform, so we have our own platform, I am new, where you will be giving the hands-on exercises on the day-to-day basis for the practice. Once you complete with this advanced high performance coding, you will be just solving a minimum of 150 to 200 problem statements on an average. So you can just get all your queries clarified. In this platform, we will provide you learning content, practice exercise, assessments, and the virtual instructor-led trainer. Here, these are all some of the reviews that we got from your seniors who have attended this high performance coding, and this has helped them in getting placed in the companies that they dream for. So starting from the arrays linker list to stack queue, and then on the algorithms part, searching, sorting algorithm, and dynamic programming, backtracking. So all these concepts should be taught to you on the courses, so that you will have a complete understanding of the advanced just algorithms part. Moving on to the next course, we'll be providing you with the Java full stack course. It would be on the intermediate level. So where again, it would be of a 60 hours program, where if you wanted to have a robust understanding of the Java, Spring Boot, and the front-end part, so here just you can go with this specific course. You'll be having all those just learning content and the project that would be available. Since we work with the corporate, we'll be able to provide you the similar kind of industry grade content that has been required, so that the gap between the industry and the academia can be bridged by having these courses run. These are all some of the feedbacks again by the students of VIT who have taken the Java full stack training on the past semesters. And then we have the Angular frontend. So if you wanted to develop a dynamic or responsive front-end web application using the Angular framework, so you will be happy to take this. It would be on the beginner level. So even the first year, second years, all persons who have been interested to take this course are very much welcomed to take it up. And the next one will be on the data science with Python. So if you wish to understand the data science techniques, and you will be analyzing and visualizing the data, and you wanted to apply the statistical methods, so you can just opt for this course. From the foundation part, we'll be taking each and every sessions, so that you can have the foundational also understandable, and all those materials that we provide to you will be accessible at any time that you wanted in the platform. And for all the courses, the certification will also be provided by I'm New. The final one. So we also provide with the MERN Stack course for the students. If you wanted to understand the modern web developments and you wanted to do a projects on MERN, so we have the environments where you can do the live projects. So we have the incremental project method that is available based on the individual trainer who is teaching you on the specific day. The same task can be executed. So we will have one major project which will be split into a day wise, where you can just deploy it and see whether you are getting all the test cases are getting passed or not. We have the auto evaluation mechanism that is in place. So then and there you can just get the feedbacks of the task that you do in the platform. So students, these are all the courses that we offer as part of the certification program. So choose the program that you are most interested on and just take it forward from there. Thank you. Thank you so much. These are all the case studies, how it would be on the platform, what kind of iterations that it would be available. So you will have more hands-on exercises on the coming days when you choose for the respective courses. So thank you so much. Thank you, students.
Thank you, I am.
Good afternoon. Shall we start? Okay, so myself, Ahmed, I represent a company called Imaticus Learning. I'll not take more than 10 minutes. So just you can stop talking and little bit listen here. All right, so give a quick overview on who we are. Right. So we are a 13-year-old education company headquartered in Mumbai, right? And we primarily focus on domains like technology, finance, and analytics. These are the areas that we focus on. And over a period of time, across these last 13 years, we have been in about 15 different cities across the country. Right, so right from Lucknow, Dehradun, Lucknow in the north to Coimbatore in the south, we are there in about 15 major cities. We are also there in about 5 different countries outside India as well. So this is a short intro about us. And we also have a very strong connects with the corporates where we train close to about 400 bigger companies, and most of them are the Fortune 500 companies, where we are their active training partners right on the technology domain as well as on the leadership's level. And looking at the partnership at an institutional level, this shows what is the quality that we offer, right? We work with 5 of the top 6 IIMs in the country today, including IIM Ahmedabad, Lucknow, Kolkata, Indore, etc. We also work with ISB, and we also work with 5 of the IITs as well, which are the leading torchbearers of education today. So coming to the training part of it, let me not take much of your time. So primarily what you will be undergoing is a 60 hours of boot camp. So these are completely online live training, right? That happens for your SIT. And you will be having mentoring sessions, one-to-one sessions with an industry expert on that particular domain. And you will be completing a capstone project at the end of the course to complete the course. And you will also be attending 2 national level hackathons once you complete the program, right? So this is the overall part of your training program, what we are going to take up. So what are the courses that we are offering? So there are 3 courses which we are proposing here. First is the Java full stack program and Android app development, ideally suited for technology or IT engineering students, etc. And then there is another program, which is investment banking program, which is ideally suited for
BCom, BBA, MBA students who are looking for getting into the investment banking domain, right? Now, I'll just quickly walk you through coming into Java full stack. So why Java full stack? A quick overview, one of the top 5 programming languages globally, right? And if you look at it, there are multiple full stacks, you know, right? MERN stacks is there and other stacks are there, but Java full stack is used by 90% of the Fortune 500 companies, right? So if you're looking to get into the topmost companies in the globally level, right? Java full stacks is the right area to pitch in. Future-proof skills, because a lot of cloud native applications are running in Java, right? Full stack. So it is future-proof. And there is a huge demand in the market as well, right? For variety of this, there is front-end developer, back-end developer openings, database openings, etc. And because it is an open source as well, easily accessible, and there is a massive global community which is already built on based of Java as well, right? So you will be able to learn. There's a lot of peer learning that can happen in this. So coming to the module, I don't want to go detail into it, but if you are looking to take a screenshot of it, you can take it. So primarily it covers CSS, DevOps, front-end, back-end, JavaScript, etc. And end-to-end 60 hours, you will be learning from an industry expert from one of the top companies, which will also come through. So these are some of the projects which are part of your senior batch, right? We who completed some of the projects, and you will be doing more unique projects as well on the Java full stack. Right. And coming into Android as a so if you're looking at Android app development as a course, again, I don't have to explain in detail. You all know where Android stands today. 70% of the smartphones globally runs in Android, right? And there are millions of apps which are coming on a yearly basis, right? So career opportunities is a high demand for Android app developers out there. You can build real world projects. And the best thing is today, most of these apps are integrating with AIs and IoTs, etc. So there is a huge opportunity for you to develop applications which are for the new age sector as well. So again, this is a quick overview on the modules that we are looking at. What are the modules that you are going to be doing it in this Android course? So advanced UI design, app component, data management, API. So we will be covering end-to-end from the basic level to the advanced level in the Android app development. And the final part is you will be developing a real-time application and you will be deploying it as well. And we will also be guiding you on how to deploy it on the Google Play Store as well. All right. So coming to investment banking, quick things like you would have heard about companies like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, right? So these are some of the investment banks out there, and there are huge openings which are coming up in these domains as well. So in case if you're looking to move into investment banking companies, right? This is a right course for you. And we have trained and placed more than 50,000 students in the last 10 years across different investment banks as well. So we are one of the pioneers in the country in this domain. And again, a quick snapshot. I don't want to go detail into it, but the modules are listed over here. And I hope you will be able to take a screenshot if you're looking for it. So again, this comes with a project first approach as well. So you will be doing some of the projects, including the money laundering, ethical banking, trade-based money laundering, etc. And the best part is, other than the course, right? So out of these 3 courses, you will be opting for any one course. And outside of this, this is interesting, you will be getting access to the entire Imaticus campus platform. Now, what is entire Imaticus campus platform? It's nothing but you get access to 50+ courses across different domains, right? And this comes at free of cost for you if you're enrolling for any one of the programs. And if you look at it, these are different from your YouTube or Coursera or Udemy or whatever it is, because these are live courses, not recorded. All these 50+ courses runs on Saturdays and Sundays. You can register for any of the course from any of the domains, and you will be able to complete the program with capstone project and get a certification as well. So what I'm trying to say here is you are registering for your summer internship in any one of the 3 programs, Java full stack or Android or investment banking, but you get this entire platform access free of cost, right? This alone in retail, we are going, we are doing it at about 16,000 rupees per student, this platform alone, right? And you will be getting, and you can access any of these programs. You are interested for digital marketing, you're interested for content creating, whatever it is, right? You have courses for this. And the best part is you have courses for languages as well. So Japanese or German, you're looking to learn, this is the best place to start with, right? So you get access to this entire platform. And who is the teachers here, right? Who are the trainers here? Now, are these academic people? So look at this. These are some of the mentors who are handling classes in the Imaticus campus platform, right? So people from Microsoft, Amazon, Mintras, and everywhere across the globe, right? So these are the people who are experts in their own domain. They are running the program in the platform, which is Imaticus campus platform, right? Okay, so to summarize it, so what you get in this, you get an expert live led sessions by an expert, right, from industries like MNCs like Microsoft or Amazon, etc. And you're learning through a gamified platform, right, which has video lessons, quizzes, projects, everything in that. And you also get access to the Imaticus campus platform, which has 60 plus other courses also, right? Whichever of your choice you can register and learn. And each of this course is a 45 hours of course, which is done live, right? So you'll be able to get access to multiple courses if you're registering for any one of these courses. So that's it from our side. I've also provided the contact number here. You can WhatsApp if you have any queries, and we are happy to answer for you. And if anything, you can also reach out to me. I'm here as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oracle. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I know it's a difficult time for you all to listen to this now. You've been listening from morning onwards to many things, right? So I'll not take much time. I'll make it very quick for you all. And let me start with my introduction, right? I'm Surendra. This is my 26th year with Oracle. And I work as a service solution architect with Oracle. And this is my first time when VIT live. I've been to multiple universities, but this is the first time for me in VIT. And the reason why I'm here is to talk about Oracle, and not just Oracle, right? Have you all heard about Oracle before? And you've been hearing about many of the courses that we have seen till now, right? By many of the speakers. Java, this is from Oracle. And database is from Oracle. And if you look at it, you take any organization across the globe, any organization who uses software, there is no single company in the world without using an Oracle technology. Either it could be database, it could be programming, it could be AI, now that we are into, right? So that's exactly what we are bringing from Oracle to all the universities. From Oracle side of it, what we are bringing to you all is as part of a program called as Workforce Development Program. We want the workforce to be built with the skills that is required. Now, you may have a question. See, what else you guys will be teaching or talking about? We already have Java in our academics. You already have database in your academics. But what else new? What new things is what you're going to have? Now, the question that comes over here is that required for, is that enough for you to get a job? The answer will be with you itself. The answer is not just a no, but a big no, right? You don't get that. See, it is like whatever you're learning as part of your academics is how you prove that you learned all of these things is At the end of your engineering, you get a certificate saying that you completed engineering and now you are an engineer. But how many technologies you are learning in that? Starting from database, Python, Java, C, C++, so many of it. In the end, after you completing your engineering, what do you tell that you are a specialist in? The answer is no. You say Java, then the question may come, have you not learned database? If they talk about database, then they'll say, have you not learned Python? What is the way for you to proclaim yourself saying that I am an expert in this? Right? Who else will be a better company than a company which produces that particular technology? That's exactly what we are here today for. Right? You learn whatever you want to learn. But if you want to be different from any others, you have to get certified in that. Your academic certificate that you get doesn't tell that you are a specialist, but a certification, a global certification that we give, which is accredited globally by every organization, is what we are providing from Oracle. Right? Oracle is telling that you are an expert. And if you look at any organizations across the globe, if you have to get into a job, first they'll ask, are you certified? You may ask a question, why I have to get certified? I already have the knowledge. Is that not enough? You're just looking at yourself as part of VIT. In India, how many universities are there? How many people are coming out? How do you stand out of all others? If 100 people are getting into an interview, you have to show the confidence that you get a job, right? You should not be feeling that 100 of them are there going for an interview. I don't have a chance to get through it, right? You should not be getting this doubt at all. And how do you build this confidence? That is with your certification. I used it in my interview. There's so many sessions of interview that happened, and I'm part of the sixth part of it, that sixth session. And in this sixth session, there are around 10 people who are there. At that time, I am not certified. But I started asking questions to my colleagues who have come for the interview, asking, are you certified? The answer is, one of them said, no, you're not certified. I have 10 certifications. In 10 minutes time, he left the place. So there's one minus person for me for the interview, right? The reason why I'm telling this is, you learn anything that you want, however you want, but getting certified is really important. And see, there are again two differences I have to tell. Getting a certificate, getting certified. Certificate tells you that you completed the course. Certification will tell you that you are an expert in that particular course. Right? And again, just by learning Java, will you be called as a specialist in Java? The answer is you may be getting an accreditation of Java. But if you have to go further, you should not just stop with Java, because when you are talking about a front-end development, there is a back-end also that you will be using. You will be connecting to, right? And seeing that is the place where we from Oracle are providing different certifications for you. And these different certifications that you have, not sure why it's not moving, fine. Let me talk about it here. See, there are 4 certifications that we are bringing into you. And if you look at the certification cost, if you have to get this global accreditation from Oracle, you have to pay around $245. You can convert that into rupees and see. Each certification costs $245. But from Oracle side, specific to VIT, there is a huge discount that is provided on the certification voucher for you to go and take up the certification. And we are not just providing the voucher to go and write the exam. If you go outside, if you look at any in the retail market, the price of the certification is $245. But Here, with a nominal price, not $245 as well, far lesser than that, there is a training that will be given to you from Oracle. There will be a live sessions wherein a doubt clearing sessions will be provided to you. And the projects that we are working is the one that will be given to you for working on if you are interested in going and doing it. With that, we also giving you an attempt to get certified. This is one slide I really want to show to everyone over here. Whatever you're learning as part of academics, that's the bottom line. But where the world is going, you see the curve, the way the world is going. And for your bottom line to reach that particular curve, your academics is not just enough. There's much more that you have to do more than the academics. And that's exactly where we are coming from Oracle with something called as student learning subscriptions. So this is specific to students. You may ask, is this different from what an industry uses? The answer is no. This is exact. If you get a placement and you get to any organization, you also go through the same type of training over there. For every company looks at certified project ready resource. They just don't look at a resource. Are you project ready? Are you certified? Because all the service-based companies, they sell resources to customers. And how do they sell it? They say we have this many certified resources who are ready to work on your projects. So that is exactly what we are giving it to you through this. Every skill that is required for you as part of your learning. I'll ask a simple question to you all. Just keep this question in your mind and try to get an answer for this. You would have heard about this word server many times. Server, you heard about it, right? If a question is asked to you about server, like what is a server? What will be your answer? There could be a multiple choice given for you, saying, is it an operating system? Is it a database? Is it a hardware? Is it a software? Or none of the above? I'm not giving all of the above. Just think for yourself itself. What could be the answer? You learned about it. A simple difference also is not taught for you, right? You will not be knowing about it. What is the difference between an IT and CSS? You have BTech in IT, BTech in computer science, right? What is the difference? Just try to know about it. So these differences are what are required for you. When you go to the interview, these soft skills are also required. And we are giving this complete subscription access to you for 6 months duration. Includes the training, the certification, the live question answer sessions that you may have. All of this will be answered. And these are the 4 typical ones which we are providing it to VIT students here. One is introducing Java for you, right? This is really important. Introducing why you have to go with Java. You have C, you have C++, but why Java is required. The foundations of it. And then we take you through advanced Java part of it. And do remember, we also have a certificate that we are giving. When I say a certificate, you have to earn it. We only give a participation certificate saying that you completed this course. But you have to earn a certificate by writing an exam. And we are not going to help you in the exam, but all the help that is required for you to enhance the passing score is what is given to you with our training that we are providing to you. And you don't want to be a OCA. We have 3 levels of certification. One is Oracle Certified Associate, which is a foundation. Then comes Oracle Certified Professional, which is the 2nd level. And the 3rd one is Oracle Certified Master. For you, we are offering the first 2 levels. 3rd level, once you get into a job, you can get that, right? But you have to cross these 2 levels. Do remember that. And is Java learning complete without a database? The answer is no. The reason why I'm telling this is, if there is a project and you're getting 1,000 rupees for that, right? 70% of the project money you get when you complete your database design. You all would have learned about entity relationship diagrams. You guys don't know the importance of that. And a person who can do this database modeling is the one who gets highly paid. Not the programmer, not anyone. A data modeling guy who can design a ER diagram, he's the one who gets highly paid. So do remember, everything that you're learning in your academics is very crucial for you to get a job as well. So we are also providing a training on database, and not just a training on database. How many of you know that you can build websites through a database? Through SQL? Good. And here we are having, so Oracle has got a complete ERP suite which is built using database technologies. And that's exactly what we are bringing, wherein we are including the AI. We are not teaching AI separately. What you're learning is enough. How AI can be used in the real world is what we are bringing in here, right? And with this, we also have an AI training that we are giving, which is an Oracle generative AI related training. And we also certify from Oracle side saying that you are an AI expert from Oracle. So this is what I have from my side for you. So I'm leaving it with 4 different trainings, and this will be shared to you all later. Thank you very much for your time.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sasi Kumar from Smartbridge EduTech Private Limited, and we are here to do the presentation for Stack. Mr. Inder Prakash, you can proceed.
Yes, thank you. So let me quickly share my screen. So I hope the screen is visible and I'm clearly audible to all the participants.
Yes,
So
yes,
hello
please
everyone.
proceed.
Yeah, thank you. So hello everyone. Myself Indra. So let's talk about like how emerging technologies are creating new opportunities, as well as what are the challenges that we are facing and how we can solve them. So let's talk about the opportunity first. So if I talk about our country, in our country, the digital technologies can add almost $1 trillion to the economy, and they can create 65 million jobs by 2025 and 2026. So it has the second largest talent pool globally. And with AI jobs, it is almost growing like 15% annual. Now, if I have to say about challenges, there is a skill gap that is threatening this growth. Okay, so there is a projected shortage of almost around 1.4 to 1.8 million skilled workers by 2026. 74% of the IT leaders see that this is a major business threat. Okay, so what is the solution? So for this, digital upskilling is very crucial. So India's AI market is also expected to reach around $17 billion by 2027. So what is the final step for it? So for that, training programs are needed to make people job ready with strong support from the government and the industry. Tech demand in the non-tech sectors is also growing at a rate of 7.5% annually. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Now let's talk about what is the emerging technologies and what is the gap between the talented supplies and the demand. So if you see this plot, the darker red ones is the talent demand and the lighter red color is for the talent supplies. So if I have to say about the web and mobile development, there are many skilled people in this sector, but there is a still 28 to 30% gap in the demand. Okay, if I have to say about the cloud computing, the demand is growing very fast, but still there is a gap of 38 to 40% here as well. In AI and big data analytics, it has got the biggest gap, around 50%. Means half of the jobs don't even have the skilled people yet. In cybersecurity, it is very critical. There is still gap of 28 to 29% gap in the talent. The IoT, it also has a larger gap of 49 to 50%. And in RPA, that is robotic process automation, the gap is around 25 to 28%. So even though there are many learning technologies, the industry still needs more skilled people. So there is a great chance for you to build your career in these growing areas. Let's move to the next slide. Now let's talk more about hiring trends and how they are changing. So McKinsey says skill matter more than the degrees, especially for the technical jobs. Harvard Review Business says that practical skills and the experience are now being more valued than just a formal qualification. The SHRM, which is a big HR organization, it also says that skill-based hiring is growing, but it's still in work in progress and it has got some mixed results. So the key message from this slide, we can say that right skill, right person, right role. So if you build a strong skills, you have a better chance of handling the right job, even without getting fancy degrees. So we are offering credit-based course for the in-demand job roles. So there are two tracks: full stack development and the Internet of Things, that is IoT. Each course is of 80 hours. 50 hours is of live online classes. So VILT stands for Virtual Instructor LED Training, and 30 hours for your hands-on project development. Apart from this, we will also provide you a mentoring support through communication channel and Ask Me Anything sessions to clear your doubts. Now let's talk about the technology tracks. So the first track is full stack development using the Mon stack. In the module 1, it includes introduction to FSD and basic web technologies. So here we'll understand the fundamentals of full stack development and the core web technologies like HTML, CSS. Second module is JavaScript and ES6 essentials. So here we'll learn JavaScript fundamentals and ES6 features, including the variables, functions, and modern syntax improvements. The third module is React.js. So here we'll explore the React.js for building your dynamic and component-based user interface for the hook and state management. And in the module 4, we have Node.js and the Express.js. So here we'll try to gain hands-on experience with the Node.js and Express.js to create a server-side application and APIs. And finally, in module 5, we'll discuss about MongoDB performance optimization and deployment. So you will learn MongoDB for database management, will optimize the performance and deploy the applications for productions. So overall, by learning all this module, you will gain the skill in both the front end, the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, and the back end like Node.js, Express.js, and MongoDB. So we will also try to cover the API developments, database handlings, and debug. Let's move to the next slide, that is IoT. So here in the module 1, we'll try to cover the foundation of IoT. Means we'll understand like what is IoT and where it is used in the real time. Second module, IoT building blocks. We'll learn about the sensors, devices, and how they are connected. Then in the third module, there's a hands-on hardware development. Means we'll work hands-on to gain the knowledge to build the real projects. In module 4, we'll talk about the software and the cloud integration. Means we'll connect devices to the cloud using the various tools. And finally, in the last module 5, is mobile app development, where we'll create simple applications to control your IoT devices. So by learning all these modules, you will gain expertise in IoT architecture, Arduino and ESP32 development, sensor integrations, IoT protocols, security, Python programming, Raspberry Pi, AWS, Node-RED, and AI computer vision with OpenCV. So I hope my presentation was clear to all the participants. So thank you for your time.
If anyone have any questions, we're happy to take it. Please ask your questions.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, one last presentation. Before that, I just want to make an announcement. I will give on duty till 3 o'clock. You can aramse go, take your lunch, and if possible, go and attend 2 o'clock class. This is the last presentation. And another point, as I mentioned earlier, we should maintain the decorum. Got my point? So in front of, we have guests here. If anyone want to go, that will be the last, this will be the last event you are attending with CDC. Mark my word. I hope you understood. Okay. If you want to go, you can go, but this will be the last ever event from CDC. We will blacklist you from all further events. You can't attend. I don't want We have huge number of students, right, from all 4 campuses. We are not forcing you to do anything here. If you're not interested, don't come. Did we ever force in the mail that you have to attend this event? It's a voluntary event. It means that you yourself volunteered to attend this event. And don't show these kind of attitudes. This is not good at all. Got my point? Another 10 minutes, over to Smartbridge team.
Yeah. Can we have full screen? Okay. I'm actually, I think I'm standing in between you and your lunchtime. So this is not right for me, but I'll try to keep it short and engaging as possible. And this is a difficult part. And even I was discussing with Mr. Surendra on the same thing. This is like an investor pitch for us, short time. And in this time, we have to grab your attention as you are listening to a lot of PPTs, a lot of these things. Yeah. So quickly, my name is Jay Prakash, and I'm from a company called Smartbridge. And I'm not going to talk about full stack development. Okay. So I'm going to talk about something different, at least, 80 to 90% of whatever courses I'm going to talk about, maybe you have not heard in this session that has been happening since the morning. Okay. So this is about a company. We are a 10-year-old organization. We have got collaborations with multiple product-based companies on various technologies. We basically provide upskilling programs to students in collaboration with different product-based companies. And we have done this with more than 1 million students in the country. And we are there across 7 different countries as well. And I'm very proud to say that we are one of the largest workforce development partner of Salesforce. I think most of you sitting in this hall heard about Salesforce at least, right? So we are one of the largest workforce development partner of Salesforce, and we have been helping thousands of students learn Salesforce technology and then certify on Salesforce. And this is something new, I think, for you. ServiceNow, I don't know how many of you heard about ServiceNow platform. This is one of the another cloud-based platform like Salesforce, which is into the market. They provide different solutions to companies. It's a US-based company. This is also picking up really well in the country as of now. ServiceNow has got their second largest office in India and in Hyderabad after US across the world. Okay, which means you can understand the kind of investment that they are doing in our country, especially in this technology, is very huge. And we are the only official academic partner of ServiceNow in the country, which means any student who wanted to get the benefit of ServiceNow certifications, it can happen only through 2 ways. One is directly university having partnership with ServiceNow. Other one is through a partner like us, which is Smartbridge. Okay, which means I'm going to talk about these 2 technologies more. And this gives us what we have been doing with these companies. When I say we're partners of this company, what exactly we do with these company partnerships is what this slide speaks. Okay. And these are few examples of universities where we are working, where students of these colleges are working with us and all, just for your reference. Coming to the program that, we are all trying to give you information so that you can pick up whichever is interested for you. So we are coming up with this particular program where the mode of delivery or the kind of program structure is something like this, where you have about 40 hours of live instructor-led session, followed by another 40 hours of project development with about 10 hours of self-paced learning. So now, if you try to understand or if you see the difference here, we are providing or focusing more on project development because we believe only if you actually make your hands dirty, then you learn any technology. So whatever we try to teach you, we make you to implement in the form of a project, and we give more importance to project evaluation criteria as well. And as my previous speaker clearly gave the difference between certificate and certification, I'm not repeating it again. So I'm coming up with 5 different
options for you to pick from Smartbridge, of which 3 of them are only courses, not certifications. Okay, I hope you know the basic difference of these two things. And the 3 courses that we are offering in collaboration with Google is, the first one is generative AI, building AI agents as well. This is something, this is, very much in demand. And actually, I was seeing one video, a couple of days back on a podcast, actually. Sam Altman, he was speaking. He's saying by end of 2025, you will be able to see agentic AI taking place, various, industries and all. And we also have seen new job roles that they have coined, which is, agentic SWE, okay, which is going to become, or which is going to replace many developers. Okay, so this is where it's coming from. So I would, wanted to present to you. This is one of the trending topic of the current era that we are living in. Then comes all 3 are same family, just that it differs between the level that you are starting with. So you can choose whichever you think based on your existing skill set on the AI family. Okay, be it AI or ML or generative AI. Whichever you pick, it's going to be for about 90 hours with 40 hours of training, 40 hours of project, plus another 20 hours of self-paced content. And this speaks about the modules that we are covering. I'm skipping it for now so that you can refer it when we share the entire course curriculum to you. Then comes course plus global certification. So we are coming up with 2 different global certification opportunities for you on these 2 platforms, which is Salesforce and ServiceNow. Okay, so if anyone wanted to add global certification as part of your resumes, and I would actually recommend any student coming out of engineering college should have minimum 2 global certifications by the time they come to final year. That's what I recommend all the students. So out of these 2 certifications, you can pick any one as per your choice. If you choose Salesforce, currently we are focusing more on Salesforce AI Specialist certification. This is something which is launched this year, and the best thing about this certification is it is currently free of cost because they have newly launched it. Usually Salesforce comes with different certifications like admin, developer and all, but this is something that they have launched this year. Until December of this year, this is free, which means you don't have to pay anything to write the certification exam of Salesforce. Rather, you are only taking up this course to get trained and prepare for the certification exam. And then the remaining is actually getting to you at no cost. So I would recommend everyone to take this advantage of this certification, because having Salesforce certification as part of your CV or resume would add a lot of value, whichever domain, whichever technology you are getting into in future, whichever job role you are getting into, this will add value where you are not paying anything for certification exam. Otherwise, it would charge somewhere around $150. Okay. And this speaks about the demand that has got in the country. I would recommend everyone sitting in this room to do a bit of research, after these sessions and all. Maybe you can Google it around what is the scope for Salesforce, what are these certifications and all, what is the demand it has got in the market. So in the morning also, sir was mentioning that you have to think about technologies that would become, one of the emerging, technologies in future. And also these all technologies would be something that are coming up well in the market. A lot of requirement is created around these technologies. And this slide speaks about companies that are using Salesforce. So if you see, 83% of Fortune 500 companies are using Salesforce platform, which means all major companies that are using Salesforce, which means if you're certified in Salesforce, you can work with any of these companies because they are looking for certified resources. Okay, and all big names are there in this slide. You can understand how big is this product, how big is the scope for you. And these are the content that we would be covering as part of it, which is good enough for you to clear the certification exam. Then comes the next technology, which is ServiceNow. So this is very interesting part, guys. Anyone who wanted to get certified in ServiceNow, it's a golden opportunity, I would say, because through this program, we are providing you an opportunity to have two global certifications of ServiceNow. One is admin and other one is developer. You are getting this as part of the overall course module that we are giving to you, where the retail price of these global certification of ServiceNow for each certification is $300. If you put together the actual cost that you would incur if you wanted to get certified in ServiceNow technology is somewhere around $600, right? That costly, these certifications are. But as we are direct partners of ServiceNow, we are bringing it at a discounted price. I would be happy to say it is 100% discount that you're getting only if you are enrolling to this program, to this course through us. Otherwise, anywhere in the country, you cannot get this discount for ServiceNow certifications, and they're very premium. Okay. So all that you have to do is to enroll to this program, get trained by us for both the certifications, covering both admin and developer concepts, and then you write the exam by taking vouchers from us. That's how it works. And this is picking up so good in the market now. They are growing at a scale of 4 times every year. So it's something that you have to really do your own research and then take a decision. There's a quick video I just wanted to show off the ServiceNow. Anyways, I'm skipping it for now. And this speaks about the demand job market for ServiceNow technology. The survey has been directly done by ServiceNow in the country. And it shows that about 42,000 plus job postings were made on various job portals that are there in the country by about 3,800 companies who are looking for ServiceNow certified resources. Okay. So this speaks what kind of demand our country is generating for ServiceNow certified professionals. So it's a right time for you to pick up something like this, which is growing at a very large scale. These are the modules, as I said, we cover both admin and developer, so you don't have to worry whether you will be able to clear the certification exams or not. If you're properly following our curriculum, the methodology that we are implementing, you'll be easily able to clear it. And the interesting thing about we implementing the course, any course that you choose, any certification that you choose is we add knowledge sessions additionally. So these knowledge sessions are basically to build your professional skills, not just technical skills, where we teach about design thinking methodologies, agile development methodologies and all. So whatever project you develop with us, we make you to develop in a way how a company actually develops a project. Okay, there is a process the company usually follows. So we also introduce you to that kind of industry mechanism or industry way of developing projects, so that you are already aware of this kind of things that a company uses before you get into company. So these all things make you more professional in terms of becoming a developer or in any other professional after your college. And everything happens on our platform, and our evaluation metrics are very stringent, and we stick to our evaluation metrics. So anyone enrolling to a course have to go through these 2 evaluation mechanisms. One is you have to attempt a 30 marks MCQ based assessment on our platform, which is AI proctored. The second one is 70% weightage we are giving to project. You can understand the kind of importance we are giving to a project here. And this project also has been subdivided into multiple categories or phases, as I told. So ideation to requirement analysis, and then different project development phases. For each phase, there is a weightage. So we will be evaluating you on all these different phases and giving you a scorecard in the end after you complete the course with us, so that this scorecard would define in which area you have better skills, and are you good at development, are you good at brainstorming, or are you good at doing a project design analysis. Something like that can be defined out of this scorecard that we give to you, which you can present to your interviews in future, and they will know what are you good at. So these are few snapshots of our platform, so I don't have to show much about it. And this speaks about your seniors and super seniors who have been enrolling to our programs. So as on today, about 8,000 plus students from VIT have enrolled with us. And I'm not saying that everyone who enrolls get a certificate from us. Only students who fulfills the criteria that we have kept, who clears our assessments and the project requirement will be completing this program with us. So if anybody have a thought process that I enroll and then I complete this, I can get the credits, please don't enroll to us if you think in that way. You have to put some efforts, complete the program with the given requirement, then only you'll be able to get the certificate. That's the stats which show. I'm not just saying this, I'm also showing the stats. Not everyone who enrolled to us got the final certificates. Maybe they have not completed the given requirements and so, right? This is an example of how does our scorecard look. Okay, so we specifically define every phase and give marks to you for 100 marks. An example of completion certificate also. As we are partners of all these companies, you get a certificate in collaboration with these companies. So it adds a lot of value to you. I think that's it. I'm skipping this for now. These are a few snapshots of the feedback of students like you who wrote emails and sent messages to us. I'm just putting it across so you can see that they are happy learning with us. I think I'm done. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Now you can go for lunch. And this is Jay Prakash signing off. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Well, you can give your attendance.
Okay, so we've come to, let me just go to the next slide, then we'll come back to this. In a T-shaped graduate, the vertical of the T is going to be your degree. A BTech in mechanical, a BTech in ENTC, a BTech in CSE. But if you say, I am a BTech mechanical with cloud computing, then you become a T-shaped engineer because you've topped up a skill with your qualification. And that's exactly what we started talking about. There are two things that are needed in the industry. Qualification, which allows you to apply in the industry. Skill, which allows you to get employed in the industry. Hence, you have time to look at yourself and see, am I just becoming an I-shaped engineer or am I becoming a T-shaped engineer? If you are an I-shaped engineer, quickly grab onto a skill, couple it up with your degree and get into a T-shape because that is what will get you a career eventually. So what are the benefits doing a program with IBM? One, like I said, we provide you content. Two, we provide you online training. Three, we provide you certificate and access to IBM software. Four, you get enough hands-on and lab exercises, and you get an opportunity for better employability. Very important, you get an opportunity to work in any business domain. So if you are a T-shaped engineer, you can apply in any domain, whether it is banking, insurance, IT, non-IT, healthcare, anywhere, because skills are used across. So if I have to just couple this with one example, if you look at a mobile application, today every business has a mobile application. Whether you talk of Ola, Uber, or you talk of Swiggy, Zomato, or you talk of hospitals, you talk of pharmacy, you talk of construction companies, you talk of telecom, you talk of any business. So every business is adopting technology. Every business is hiring manpower, which has got skill sets. So when you couple up your degree with a skill, employability becomes extremely easy. This is the kind of certificate that is given to a student at the end of the program. So we will be awarding you a cloud computing certification, which will be signed by IBM and carries enough weightage in the market because IBM as a brand is known globally, right? So that brings me to an end of the session. Just to quickly summarize, skills are extremely important for students today. You must grab onto some skill before you enter the industry and draw up a career path for yourself when you adopt a particular job for yourself. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, IBM team. Next, we have the Maven Silicon.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Two things. One, sitting after the post-lunch is a very difficult for students, as well as taking the session from our trainers also. It will be very difficult. I know that. I accept that. But there is no other option, right? For you, you have to sit. Then only you'll get a OD. For us, we have to take to get our salary, right? Okay, jokes apart. Myself, Dinesh, I'm from Maven Silicon, Bangalore. I hope most of the students are aware about Maven Silicon. Am I right? We are into hardcore VLSI and embedded training solutions. Not only for academics, we train for corporates. Let me start with a small video. No, it says media unavailable. Okay. Okay. Maven Silicon, yes, we are in this domain for the past 16 years. We primarily focusing more on VLSI and embedded courses, especially for academic students as well as the corporate peoples. So if you see here, proud to say that we are globally certified training partners for RISC-V and ARM. Primarily, we are giving training for the corporate peoples. If you see that the top highlighted ones are like wireless, mobile solutions. These are the Capgemini, Synopsys, Siemens, and Cadence companies, but we are giving the training for the corporate peoples. Now, first of all, I'd like to thank to VIT campus for inviting us for the, more than for 7 years, and we'll be giving the training for the past 7 years to your seniors peoples. So more than around 10,000 people has been trained by Maven in the internship programs. We have multiple programs from the foundation level to advanced level courses. And here, I don't want to pitch all the courses. There are 3 courses which we are going to give to VIT students. All the 3 are internship courses. The first one is digital design internship. Second one is physical design internship. Third one is embedded design internship. So all the 3 courses will have around 45 days duration and the total duration of 150 hours, 45 days and 150 hours, where you are going to set some benefits from that part. Can I play slide? Yeah. Here is a few of our association and partnership. If you name any top companies, or if you highlight any semicon industry companies, if you name it, we have already associated or we are already dealing with those companies in terms of training or in terms of giving the delivery part. And we are closely working with some states like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh skill development boards. Next slide, sir. So next slide. Next slide. No, it's not working. Yeah, Mr. P.R. Shivakumar is our founder, and he has around 25 years experience in the various domains, especially from academia, like a consultant, and he has worked in a various EDA companies like Qualcomm, Synopsys, and Mentor. And he's also graduated from Tamil Nadu. And one thing I just want to ask you that, how many people is aware that how many lakh of students are graduating every year from Tamil Nadu? Any idea? Which is close to 3 lakh students are passing, graduating every year. And you are going to compete with that 3 lakhs peoples. As a core students, because a few years before, we come to know that there are all the stream students, especially including the electrical and electronic department students also, will try to get into that IT or ITES companies, am I right? So now the students are quite smart, where they are very keen that what they are learning is what they want to get the job, right? So how many students have taken a decision that you have started preparing something related to get into the core jobs? Great. There are very few. Okay, how many people are reading newspaper here? majority. I'm sure that most of the students are aware that what is that updations or upgradations happening in the semicon industry in India, right? There are a lot of investments every month because I belongs to Bangalore. I can see that every week or monthly once, I can see some startup companies in semiconductor industry. In 2025 end, there is close to 2.5 lakhs employments which is available in that the design chip programming. There's a requirement is there. Okay. And this program, I don't want to say that, okay, if you get this certification, you can directly get the job. No, I don't want to say in some bombastic details. Okay. Very simple. This internship will become an eye opener for you. And this internship will help you to get some hands-on exposure. Okay. If you take the design internship, okay, where you will get some, next slide, sir, please. Where you can get some hands-on exposure, where you will get one mini project with the help of AHP to APP bridge project. If you are taking the physical design, there you will get one project in that physical design. Similarly, I mean, I'm sure that you are aware that the design internship and physical design internship is completely different. If you feel that you are good in programming in the sense where you can choose that physical design internship, where you can learn that Verilog HTML and you can become design programmer in that part. Okay, and the physical design, if you feel that your programming is not your cup of tea in the sense, you can choose the physical design. And embedded is completely different, where you are going to implement the C programming on hardware because of C programming, which is very, very important. If you want to upskill and want to become advanced level in that embedded in the sense, yes, embedded internship will help you to choose your career to get into that because it's all the three are vast areas actually. So you have to upskill that. This will be the eye opener and you will get some certification as an internship where can be used for a college. And this will help you to choose your career to start updating yourself. This is what we are going to give it for that in that internship program for 45 days, right? So, I mean, basically the charges we used to charge around 20,000 rupees for this internship program, generally when the students are joining over there. But for a VIT campus, we'll be giving in a very subsidiary rate. It's 1/5 of the price is what we are offering over here. Okay. So if you have any further doubts, I can give my details or you can connect with the CDC department. They will help you to choose that internship program. Back. Yeah. Back. Yeah, these are the benefits you are going to get it from this internship. One is hands-on experience and industry exposure. I mean, industry relevant skills. And second thing is EDA tools. As I said that, okay, the Xilinx tool, SPI and C++ implementation on the hardware part, where you are going to use that EDA tools, TESOL for the physical design. And as I said that again, this will help you to choose your career to get into that semiconductor industry. Okay. And internship certification is the final thing. That's the mandatory one where you are going to get it from this certification. Okay. Last slide. Next. I have already explained all these things. Yeah. How it is going to work in the sense? Yes. You are going to learn the basics from the videos. Okay. Because a lot of people say that if I have that face-to-face interaction, okay, it will be very helpful. Okay. Imagine that if there are some 100 people are sitting in online and want to interact with the faculties, do you think that is it possible? It'll be a tough task. Yeah, probably 1 or 2 people will open and then they will ask that actually. Whereas if it's completely explained videos is there in the sense where you can watch the videos multiple times, which will help you to understanding part, which will be more helpful. So that's that the recorded videos will be more helpful than that live classes. And still, every week there are 3 Q&A sessions, live interactive sessions where we are going to organize it. And in that, you can able to clarify all your doubts with a technical team. And a quiz and all that assessment tests will be there. after completing the project where you will get that final review test and the certification will be provided for internship program. Next slide. Yeah, here, as I said that it's a totally 150 hours duration in that 45 days where you will get some labs, and labs for each and every 12 students, there will be one mentor will be assigned. They'll be closely monitoring the students from the day one. And the mini project as will be there for all the 3 internships. Next. And these are few testimonies from our trainees. And this is few testimony from our clients. Next. Yeah, here is our details. So if anybody having any doubt related that embedded or VLSI design internship, yes, you're always welcome to connect with us. We are ready to help you. Thank you once again. Thanks for your time, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh, for the wonderful. And then we like to call upon the L&T team to give you a brief detail about their courses and certifications. Thank you. I told them to play the video.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. There's no power. You guys are youngsters. Can I hear a louder one? Good afternoon. Are you sleepy? Are you being forced to sit here? So sad. Every student has to go through it. So just bear with us for some time. So before I move on to the presentation, I would like you to have a look at the video. Over to the video.
The future is closer than we think. Using digital technologies, we're implementing futuristic solutions to make quantum improvements across all our businesses, resulting in smart engineering, smart manufacturing, smart project management, smart infrastructure. Our proven global expertise in infotech, as well as technology services, enables us to solve complex business problems at the convergence of the physical and digital worlds, both internally and for major clients across the globe, including a large number of Fortune 500 companies. Disruptive technologies like the Internet of Things are changing the way we live and work. We are leveraging our rich engineering heritage with these new technologies to offer businesses worldwide services that enhance efficiency and productivity. By exploiting analytics for innovation, we are transforming the way these industries operate. Cities are the beating heart of the world's economy. Their speed and scale of expansion presents a choice. Mega city turmoil? Or an inviting urban environment? A smart city. A smart city involves the application of information-based systems for better governance and services. With expertise in both infrastructure and new age technologies, L&T has the edge in implementing India's mission to make 100 cities resident-friendly and sustainable. Every day we help light up hundreds of villages and power businesses and industry. We provide a complete range of solutions for power plants, from concept to commissioning. Our heavy engineering facilities are among the largest and best equipped in the world. They fabricate complex large-size equipment for core industries and provide critical equipment for India's nuclear power plants. We are the only company with the capacity to build an entire nuclear power plant on its own. Nuclear fusion has the potential to replace every other source of energy. Larsen & Toubro is collaborating on a global project to build the world's first thermonuclear reactor in southern France, a potential step towards an abundance of energy that could power the planet for millions of years. Till such time alternative energy sources reach full maturity, hydrocarbons remain the principal source of the world's energy supply. Our presence spans the entire hydrocarbon value chain, from exploration to refining to erecting complete plants. Through products derived from hydrocarbons, we touch your life every day. In a myriad other ways, we are a recurring presence in your life, day after day. Moving you through airports built by us, over bridges, roads and intersections that we have constructed, through state-of-the-art metros that we have built. And as you arrive at your destination, an array of properties await you, built by us to the highest standards. Whether it is the tallest, longest, largest, we at L&T have built it. We apply technology to man's most precious resource, water. Our ability to build a world-class water infrastructure covers all aspects of treatment and conservation, including desalination. We have played our part in India's mission to the moon and its thrust to orbit Mars. For decades, we have made critical aerospace components for the country's space program. Through our technology leadership, we now have the capability to build complete launch systems to place satellites into orbit, opening up limitless possibilities for the future. Technology is pushing from every direction. The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the resolute. It belongs to those who strive, who seek, and do not yield. The future belongs to the brave.
Okay, so that was a glimpse of what Larsen and Tubro is all about. So, do you guys know Larsen and Tubro?
Stop wasting time applying for jobs on LinkedIn or Naukri or other.
Yes. So, all of you must be knowing L&T as, the company which builds metros, airports, or you name whatever it is. And I am from L&T EduTech, the business vertical of Larsen and Tubro, myself Krishna. So we are here to help you build yourself too, means your skills, your competencies, and how to succeed further. And I know it's a bit sad, boring to give you all those GAN sessions, even I am not interested in that because I know how advices are pretty boring. But here I'm to show you what ecosystem or what can we offer you. And if you would wish to upgrade your skills this summer, it's up to you. I know you would be interested in binge watching Netflix or scrolling through Insta or doing the trending videos. But if you feel a little time you can spend, on upgrading your skills, then we have some offerings for you. I hope this is the core engineering crowd. Am I right? Yes. So when the world look at the India's growth, if you see the world's tallest statue or the longest structure or the deepest structure, so Larsen and Tubro has been a name which has been building all these longest, tallest, deepest, strongest structures in the world. Or if you take manufacturing, or if you see fueling the ISRO missions, or if you see digital transformation, what the company is adopting, we have been at the forefront of everything for the past 8+ decades. And building on that expertise and legacy, we know the quality of the students who are joining your company, what skills they have, what the industry demands. And based on all this network and based on what we understood, we have designed this L&T EduTech platform essentially to transform and to transcend the ideas and expertise Larsen and Tubro has to young minds like you. And we have offerings across all core engineering branches and as well as computer science, etc. So for your particular summer internship program, we have quite a bit of offerings. I will just ask you to run through the slides, please. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so this is what we already saw. This is L&T, the breadth, the depth. What are the business verticals we have? On seeing it itself, you will understand that what all portfolios we are into. Some people may think L&T is only into metros or, construction. That is kind of very fake, kind of thought in everyone's mind. But we are in all domains. You take it technology, you take it manufacturing, or let it be defense, or doing the greatest things in technology, digital transformation, or whatever it is. Larsen and Tubro has a strong portfolio in each and every domain. So we are trying to bring that expertise through you to L&T EduTech platform, and wherein we have all the industry practitioners who are working in real projects have curated the content because they know what the industry demands or what the right skills are to help you prepare for the evolving landscape. So this is just an overall idea of what L&T EduTech is. We'll skip on. It's not working. So how many of you are civil engineering students? Pretty low. Mechanical? Okay. Electrical? Electronics? What? Okay. Cool. Are you bluffing me or what? Because I saw the same hands being raised for different departments. This isn't working. Okay, so these are the offerings we have put forth for you. Maybe your department will get in touch with you with the details of each offerings. And you can have a look at it. For civil engineering, what are the offerings? For electrical and electronics, we have offerings. For EC, we have got many offerings. For mechanical students as well as for chemical. Essentially, the program would be like this. Each program would be structured for 40 hours, wherein most of the things would be self-paced content. You can learn at your convenience. If you get bored with Netflix, you can switch to L&T EduTech platform and learn some of the content. Then at times we also give interactions like SME interactions with industry experts of Larsen and Toubro. And we have project work. So while you're learning your course or a program, you will be working in an industry specific project work. So the expert would give you certain things you have to work upon, and they will also give you the outcomes, what they are expecting. And you will have to work on the project. Meanwhile, there will be experts to guide you, which will help you to finish your project work, and you can submit it. And at the end of everything, there will be one assessment. So this is the generic structure of the program, everything in 40 hours. It's not pretty a big duration for you. And yeah, so that is I'm not good at this, I think. It's moving. Okay, so that's what the structure of the program is about. And what are the benefits you would have understood right now, right? You are learning it firsthand from the experts of the industry who is building the nation or building everything in the country as well as the globe. So what more to get than building, learning from the real people who know what is in relevance to the current industry or the current landscape. So that is the best thing you will be getting to learn from them. And you will be getting the industry certification from L&T EduTech, along with which what I have mentioned, the blended modes of delivery, which would give you a very good flavor of the offering. Now, moving on to the programs. Can you switch to the next? Yeah. So this is for civil engineering students. I know very pretty low number of students are there. The program highlights or what are the coverage of each program is detailed adjacent to that. You can just go through it. Being a civil engineer, maybe I can explain a bit on civil engineering. So if you go to the first program, which is Certificate in Transportation Infrastructure Engineering, you know how much tremendous growth is happening in the transportation sector. If you see the number of airports getting constructed or getting transformed, the number of metros getting built, or let it be seaports or highways or whatever it is. Even the latest Mumbai-Ahmedabad high-speed railway, which is going to get constructed by L&T, or the longest stretch coastal road, which was built. So there are a lot of opportunities in the transportation arena for which they need a lot of skilled engineers. And this certification program aims to improve your competencies in building up the skills essential to work in transportation engineering. Let it be designing your terminal building, or let it be designing other airport facilities, or designing a highway or a metro, or all such facilities would be covered in this particular program. You will be also gaining exposure to the tools like software tools and technologies which are used in the industry. So that's about transportation infrastructure. Moving on to the next offering, the previous slide, which is previous one. The previous one. There is one more offering for civil students, which is Sustainability for Construction Project. It essentially talks about the sustainability concepts you have to adopt in a building design. So you must have heard about the green building rating systems like the Griha rating. So all these kinds of green building design systems with what all design aspects you have to consider. Let it be comfort design or thermal design of a building, what water management efficiency you are bringing into a building, or all other things that would be taught in this particular course. Now moving on to the offerings for electrical engineering. Do you wish to know about each, or can we run through it? I'm not hearing you. I know you would like to run. Okay, next slide on electrical engineering. How many electrical engineers are there? Show me the power. Make some noise, guys. Oh, so bad. Is that the energy of youngsters? Come on, electrical engineers, make some noise. So EC was pretty high, no? EC, show me some strength. See, that's it. Poor civil guys, poor electrical guys. Even if you are in a small pack, you have to show your strength. It's not the count that matters, right? It's the quality which matters. Okay, I'm not going to get into any tiff between your departments. So moving on to electrical and electronics, we have pretty good offerings, which is the classical substation design course which you have. Or if you want to get into a new realm, that is renewable energy. We know the world is currently shifting from fossil fuels to new forms of energy like wind, all those things. So if you want to learn about artificial intelligence applications in renewable energy sector, that would be a right offering for you. But if you are interested in a substation design with more focus on how to design power system protection and all such things, you can take substation design. Next, so we would be circulating the details about each of the offering to you, as well as there will be a dedicated website. So once you log into the website, about each particular program, there will be a program information from which you can figure out whether this is the right course for you, based on which it's up to you to enroll for the program. Next slide. For electrical, we have one more course, which is focused on building electrical design, that is electrification of buildings. Let it be illumination engineering or cable sizing or all such things. As you know, modern buildings like this require a lot of the comfort when it comes to not only electrical, when it comes to CCTV or building management system. So all these aspects are covered in this particular program. Moving on to the next. And for the the pack of wolves who are sitting here, ECE students, we have pretty good offerings for you as well, which is the buzzword currently in trend, AI and edge computing. It's an offering for you. And we have IAMC, which is industrial applications of microcontrollers. That's another offering. And we also have industrial IoT program and VLSI chip design. So this courses, it can be taken by electrical as well as electronic students. It's up to the department to take which course they want. And moving on to the mechanical. Can I see the mechanical, guys? Okay. Okay, guys. Be strong. For mechanical as well as chemical, we have some pretty good offerings. One is in the oil and gas engineering sector. What are the AI-related applications you can adopt for upstream extraction such technologies, which is covered in upstream technologies program. And moving on to new domain programs, like next slide. We have a program called Collaborative Robotics in Manufacturing, which will be very interesting for some of you who are from mechanical domain. And heavy manufacturing technology is another pretty interesting course. And if you would like to learn something very, the strong areas of mechanical or chemical, which are fundamental, but very essential, you can pick up industrial piping design or thermomechanical design. The key highlights are given, but if I have to run through each of the highlight, I would need 1 hour more, but I think it would be boring for you as well. So we will plot across this information to all of you. Moving on to the next slide. Yeah, that's another one offering. That's it. So across civil, mech, EEE, EC, and chemical, we have a total of 15 offerings. And what I can say to you is it's not the usual theory course which you will find across various sites or learning portals. Of course, it's self-paced, but the content has been made by the practicing experts, not by academicians. It's by the real industry experts who are working in the field, and they have infused a lot of case studies, site videos. For example, when you do a particular design, what was the assumption which was taken during design? But when it came to a practical, implementation, what were the challenges they faced? All such real world aspects are covered in the program. That is the difference. That is the industry infused skills we are bringing to you. So that's all. Do you have any doubt? I know you won't have. But any doubt regarding the program structure, you can reach out to your team person as well. I can see smiling faces now because I've finished the presentation, right? Okay, guys. So that's it. That's the overall idea of the program. So as I said before, this summer, if you would love to level up your skills a tad bit, so that it can help you in the future, then these programs can help you. If you wish to enroll, please do. Thank you all and have a really good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, L&T team. And then we have the sixth phrase. So we have only 2 more. So 10 minutes max.
Yeah, very good afternoon. Myself, Yakesh from Six Phase EduTech Private Limited. I would like to introduce Mr. Inder Prakash to proceed the.
Yeah, thank you, Yakesh. Let me quickly share my screen. So, hello everyone. Very good afternoon to all the participants. So, I'll first like to talk about the emerging technologies, like how they are opening up a lot of opportunities for us, and what are the challenges that we are facing, and how we can overcome them. So, first, let's talk about the opportunity. So India's digital technology can boost our economy by almost $1 trillion, and it can create around 65 million jobs in India by 2025 and 26. Okay, so with the second largest tech talent pool globally, AI related jobs are also growing here, 15% every year. Now, if I have to say about the challenges, so there is a skill gap that could be showing a very slow growth with the expected shortage of around 1.4 to 1.8 million skilled workers by 2026. 74% of the IT leaders consider this is a very major business risk. So for this, upskilling in digital skill is a very key strategy. So India's AI market is expected to reach around $17 billion by around 2027. As a final step, the training program is needed here to focus on preparing the people for the real jobs, helping them to gain the skill that is needed in the today's workforce. So for this, it is we need to we need a very strong support from both the government and the industry, which is very essential. So the demand for the tech skills in the non-tech sector is also growing at a rate of 7.5% annually. So this means that the people with the right skill will be in a high demand, and the training program must be adapted to meet these needs. In the next slide, we'll talk about the emerging technologies and the gap between the talent supply and the demand. So if you see overall here in the different technologies, there is a huge gap. First, in the web and mobile development, there are many skilled people, but still there is a gap of around 28 to 30%. In cloud computing, we can see a gap of 38 to 40%. In AI and big data analytics, there is a huge gap of around 50%. Means there are half of the jobs which doesn't have the skilled people yet. And Internet of Things, almost again second large, 49 to 50% of gap. Then cybersecurity, 28 to 29% gap, and RPA, the gap is around 25 to 28%. So overall, there is almost gap in almost all the sectors, all the technologies. So even though many are learning these technologies, the industry needs more skilled people. So this is a great chance for you guys to build your career and learn these areas. Now, let's talk about the hiring trends and how the things are changing. So McKinsey highlights that the skills are becoming more important than the degrees, particularly for the tech jobs. Harvard Business Review points out that the practical skills and the real world experience are now being most valued than just the formal qualifications. And according to the SHRM, a leading HR organization, this is like skill-based hiring is on the rise, but it's still on the work in progress with some mixed outcomes. So the key message here, I would say, is key skills, right skills, right person, and the right role. So by building solid skills, you are most likely to land into the right job without spending on the expensive degrees. So we are offering a credit-based course in the in-demand job roles in the market. Like there are two tracks: full stack development and the Internet of Things (IoT). So each course is of 80 hours in total, 50 hours of the live online classes, and 30 hours of hands-on project development. So you'll also get the mentoring support through communication channel, and Ask Me Anything session, that is AMA session, will be conducted to clear your doubts. So now let's talk about the course. So first course is full stack development, the MERN stack. So in the first module, we'll talk about the introduction to FSD and the web-based technology, where we'll understand the fundamentals of FSD and the core web technologies like HTML and CSS. In module number 2, JavaScript and ES6 essentials, we will learn the JavaScript fundamentals and ES6 features including the variables, functions, and modern syntax improvements. In Module 3 React.js, we'll explore the React.js for building dynamic component-based user interface. In Module 4, Node.js and Express.js will gain hands-on experience on the Node.js and Express.js to create server-side application and the APIs. And in Module number 5, MongoDB performance optimization and deployment, we'll learn about the MongoDB for database management. We'll learn how to optimize the performance and how to deploy the application for the production. So overall, by learning all these modules, you'll gain a skill in both the front end and the back end. In the last tech, IoT. In this, again, in the first module, we'll talk about the foundation of IT. We'll understand like what is IoT and where it is needed. And then second module, IoT building blocks, we'll understand about the sensors, devices, and how they are getting connected, how we can connect them. Then in the third module, we'll learn hands-on hardware development, means we'll work on the hands-on to gain the knowledge to build the real applications. Module 4, software and cloud integration. Basically, here we'll connect devices on the cloud using different tools like AWS, etc. And Module 5, mobile app development. Here we'll create simple applications to control your IoT devices. So overall, by learning all these modules, you will gain expertise into the IoT architecture, the sensors integrations, IoT protocols, AWS IoT, Node-RED, and AI and computer vision with OpenCV. So these are all about the modules that we are going to learn in the IoT things. So that's all for my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Indra Prakash. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, we have the last but not least, Ethnus.
So your attention for just 10 more minutes. Even before the slides are out, I'm just going to tell that there is only one course that we are offering. Okay. So I'm thinking, for this crowd, it might really align with your interests and the corporate requirements. So for the next 10 minutes, your focus is needed. All right. All right, it's up. So meanwhile, let me introduce myself. My name is Gautam. I'm the CTO of Ethnus. Ethnus is an 18-year-old organization in the education industry, bridging the skill gap between the academics and the enterprise. All right. So for this forum here, I am happy to present you one particular course that would be, can you move to the next? It's not working. Yeah. All right. So this is just the experience. We have trained more than 6,000 students for the certification and internship program from the last 2 years. Next. Yeah. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. All right. So the internship offering this time is the VLSI design and verification. So what does it have? So one important thing is, we are aligning it with the National Occupational Standards. It's aligned with the industry requirements. Yeah. Next. Next. Yeah, that's an AI generated image. All right. So let's quickly look into the highlights. Yeah, he's also a highlight. Thanks for bringing this. All right. All right. Let me give you a quick introduction about VLSI. Of course, you are aware of VLSI. Your domain, your stream calls for that. All right, getting back to, we have the things on screen. So you will be learning the basics of VLSI design and its importance, right? The design methodologies, the different methodologies, system on chip design, whatever the enterprises are currently using in the market, that's what you will be learning. Chiplet design, formal verification, assertion-based verification. You will be learning multiple EDA tools and automation, perform synthesis and simulation of digital circuits. You will be introduced with the FPGA architecture, learn verification methodologies with the industry standard tools. You will get hands-on of these tools as well. The ASIC design and apply this concept in a project. Okay, next. All right, so this is a simple curriculum. Maybe take a snapshot of it. We are looking at the hardware description languages. We'll start with that, the different simulation tools that we have, how to implement, right, using those tools. We have the design verification tools, the protocols, verification, and then we also have the virtual hardware as well as the real hardware. Okay, all right, next. So these are some of the project ideas your seniors had come up with. Maybe take a snapshot. Maybe if you would like to read about it even before you would like to implement it. So we had some of the interesting things, where we could have crypto engine using the AES algorithm, 128 bits. We also had something like HDMI 1.4 with no GPU required, things like this, extremely sophisticated projects your seniors had come up with. Wonderful job that they did in the last few semesters. Okay. All right. This is one of the sample project report from your seniors. This was a UART. Specifications were defined, and then you can see the validation. Finally, what they could achieve. Okay, next. Right. All right. Next. Next. All right. So this is important. The course will be virtual instructor-led live courses. All right. Crowd. Yeah. Thanks. 60 hours of live instructor-led training and 15 hours of project implementation for a total of 75 hours of engagement. This is the roadmap. Select the technology. It's very simple. You just have to choose this one because we have only one offering for this crowd. The domain-specific training will happen for 60 hours. Assessments and project orientation. There will be 2 assessments midstream. Then we have the project implementation and review, project submission and evaluation, and the internship completion. And if it is pointing to a global certification, we will let you know how to do that one as well. Okay, next. All right, so what are the internship features? Virtual live instructor-led trainings authorized by the OEMs. The courseware is not something that we create. It is coming from the OEMs. So it will be extremely relevant. No outdated content as such. Training provided by certified instructors in those respective areas. Live hands-on. Back. One more. Yeah. Live hands-on and customized lab will be given. There, as I mentioned, there will be a simulated hardware platform also that will be provided for you. Everyone gets a digitally verifiable certificate as well as the course completion certificate. Exam readiness workshop, if you are looking for anything aligning with the global certification, project guidance and help. You will also get access to the LMS, Code Mitra Learning and Assessment Platform, where we will be providing multiple opportunities to learn your career readiness programs, which is definitely a value add for you. Yeah, so these are the certificates. You can see, next. All right, next. All right, so please go through the specifics that we will be sharing after some time. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. All right, so that's it from my side. Thanks for being a wonderful audience. Choose wisely. All the best.
Okay, the most expected things of this afternoon time. So the OD, you can just scan it and then you can give your registration number. And then you guys are very crazy, like